everyone! I hope everyone's having a good morning. Welcome on in. Morgan, welcome on in. Thank you for the early party. And Hawk, actually wait, I'm saying good morning. It's actually good afternoon. Good afternoon, Hawk. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Let me change screen really quickly. Whap. Oh my god, I'm huge today. When did they get so big? There we go. Go down here a little bit. Hello! I apologize for the late start. I wasn't very well last night and I just had to wait a little bit to recover, but I am feeling a lot better now. I'm very ready for Eurovision. I cannot tell you how ready I am. Also, this is going to be another stream where I'm looking off into the distance a lot because chat's over there. I will one day, and I think I've said this 10 times, sort it out so that the chat box is the other side of me, but it is not this day. Because then at least when I'm looking at that screen, it won't look like I'm looking away from you when I'm responding. Also, Anime, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I hope all the stuff with your exams is going well. Welcome, welcome. We are going to be doing another Vtuber commission today. I was very kindly commissioned, and I have a little bust model to be making. So we're going to be doing all of the art for that. And then I don't know how much of the rigging we'll do on stream because there are a couple streams I want to do coming up. So it might be that we do more of the art on stream for this one and less of the rigging, just because tomorrow is another classical guitar stream. Because on Saturday we have builders coming around, so it wouldn't be a very good day to be playing classical guitar. Although I will say tomorrow I'm planning to do a half and half, so do some crafts and do some guitar, because I shouldn't really be playing guitar for more than I would say a couple hours straight at this point, because yeah, I don't wanna hurt my fingies. So that's the plan. I love the lizard emotes. They are capturing the full spectrum of emotions, which is hello, I'm eating. I like it. Very heckin' cute. Danny, good afternoon. I'm gonna catch myself on that a lot. Good afternoon. I hope the books are all going really well. Welcome on in. Jitly, how goes it? I'm excited. I'm also excited for no particular reason. I do work. So I've been doing watch-alongs for Eurovision in the Discord. If you're interested, !Discord will get you a link and you can join, because we have another one tonight. So tonight is the last semi-finals. But the last semi-finals on Tuesday was, oh my god, it was so good. Zay, thank you for the horn. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. The semi-finals on Tuesday, the quality of the acts is it was so high, and we were all talking about it as it was happening, and it's there were definitely acts we liked, that there was just not enough space for all the acts we liked. I'm very pleased. I think I had 5 that I really wanted to get in, and all 5 of them did, so I was like, okay. Ooh. But yeah, the quality of the entrance this year, I mean, I feel like I say this every year, but it gets better and better, I think, every single year. A lot of countries are definitely taking Eurovision more seriously, which is hilarious because it is not a serious thing, but I love it. It's going great. Start on the other garments and finish. Oh, well done. Heck yeah. Heckin' very well done. You're working so speedy. Very impressive. It was a very good semi-final. It was in Finland. Yeah, Finland. If you haven't gone and listened to Finland's Eurovision entry, it was trending number 3 in the UK. It was also trending on YouTube. It's so good. I can't sing it because it's mainly in Finnish. But so I could just do the cha 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 ba ba dam bam bam ba ba dam bam 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 ba. Cha cha cha. That's about all I can do. Oh, and the cha 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 cha. I could do that bit. Oh dear. Books are good. New books getting delivered today. Heck yeah. Oh, I hope it's a good one. I hope it's a good one and an enjoyable read. Cha cha cha. That is all. Yeah, I was I have to have my title be cha cha cha, so all the Eurovision people know my full support for Finland and their creative endeavors. I also really liked Czech. I liked. Oh, who else? Oh, Moldova. Moldova's brought a couple of good entries in a row. I really enjoyed the Twitter comments on Moldova's one. It was very, very funny. I didn't even know my stream was literally just called Cha Cha Cha. It's second book in the series. Okay, so yeah, you've got it should already be pretty good, hopefully. Oh my god. Yeah, it was really fun. We were even doing this Discord watch-alongs where we're all just typing as the things go on so that no one's speaking over the songs. It's heckin' fun. I have a really good time with it, and I'm really looking forward to tonight's as well. I'm gonna have to try really hard. I might be a little laggy tonight. I was up till 5 in the morning last night, which is the reason why I didn't stream this morning, because I would have only had about 2 hours sleep. And I don't function very, some people can. I don't function very well with no sleep. But I didn't go to sleep until about 5 because I was sicky, which is yay. Love that for me. we all have good days and bad days. Mainly I have good days and bad nights, to be fair. But yeah, thankfully it seems to have passed now. I know what caused it, so it's like, meh, it's fine. I had a busy day yesterday. Yesterday was a hell of a day, honestly. But I went to the dentist. Okay, actually, can I tell you what happened at the dentist before we start working on any art? Because I felt so called out. So we went in. And last time when I went in, it wasn't my regular dentist, it was like the emergency dentist, because the last time I went in was last month, where like I ate a rock and I smashed a couple of my teeth when I bit into it. And unfortunately they were very healthy teeth as well, which was like, I have a couple of teeth that have fillings in them, and I'm like, why couldn't it have been one of those? But no, it was one of my healthy teeth and the side of another tooth. So they did some reconstruction work on it last month where they fixed it up so that I have my tooth back. And they were checking it yesterday to make sure that it, like, you know, everything had set all right and it was all good. And it was all good. But you know what they said to me? They were like, weird question, do you do sewing? And I was like, yeah, I do sewing. And they were like, yeah, I can tell. A dentist looks in my mouth and can tell my hobbies? Excuse me. Apparently though, and I have kind of noticed this as well, the reason is because you can tell because people who work in needlework and tailoring have a habit of biting their needles, and so they end up with really jaggedy ends to their teeth and like holes in very specific spots, which is where you would like pull a needle or grab a needle or hold a pin. And I do have those dips. So they looked at my mouth and they were like, yeah, you got a tailor's mouth. And I was like, excuse me. This is not even the first time someone's been like, looked in my mouth and been like, I can see that you do sewing. It's like, is it that obvious? You guys have seen my mouth. Is it that obvious? You don't look at my mouth and tell that I do sewing. Oh my God. Hold up, I need him. Oh my God. Hawk, I had a hell of a day. Like, we had a hell of a week last month. But one of the things that happened in that week is I was eating my prawn cocktail crisps, my Walker's prawn cocktail crisps, calling you out Walkers, and I was just like absent-mindedly eating them like you do. Like I was just, you know, not even looking in the bag, I was just grabbing and eating and kind of stuff. And then I felt something in my mouth and I bit down on it, and it was not a crisp. It felt like my teeth, like my top teeth like slid off a rock, and it went straight between two of my bottom teeth and it shattered one of them. And then I swallowed it out of panic, and I also swallowed my tooth out of panic, so I also had to check that was okay, because I was like, oh my God, I've swallowed so many hard objects, am I going to live? Which turns out, yes, I am. As long as it's not metal or a magnet and it hasn't hurt, you're fine, apparently. But yeah, oh my God, that was a heck of a week. And then I had to go in for like emergency reconstruction on my tooth, because it just went Dentists can tell a lot by like way too much. Yeah, like they just look at my mouth and you're like, do you sew? And it's like, yes. I guess I have to be more careful. If it's getting this obvious, I have to be more careful. Gotta stop putting needles in my mouth. Oh dear, maybe I did it. Maybe they were just, they're very good, to be fair. Like I hadn't seen her for a year, I think it would have been. So, because again, the emergency dentist appointment was, oh no, it had been a little sooner than that. For, what do you call it? The gel that they put over your teeth. Fluoride? Yeah, that. But yeah, it had been, I guess, a bit more recently, but it's still been a minute. And yeah, she's really good. She's very, very good. I mostly get, do you take medications? Yeah, because there are some medications that can have an effect on your teeth, aren't there? I think there's actually quite a lot of medications that can have an effect on your teeth if memory serves. Like, that's relatively common, unfortunately. Oh dear. Yeah, they can tell a lot. They can tell an awful lot about you by looking in their mouth. Very spooky. I was not expecting to be outed as, you know, a tailor though. That I was not expecting. But like, looking at my, grab my mirror, look at my teeth though. Like, I can see what they mean. There is clearly a spot where I keep biting a needle because it's like, there's just a warped piece of tooth. It's like really, really small. Like, you wouldn't see it in a photo, but when you look closely, you're like, ah, yes, that's where I've been biting my needles. Dentist looks at your mouth. Oh, the dentist, you were born with any liver condition, you enjoy basketball. There's felt, and again, like, we were just going over stuff and like everything was fine. Thankfully, touch wood, I don't have to have any work done for a long time. But yeah, everything's fine. But they're just like, yeah, you sew. Shoot. I mean, I do, yeah. Oh dear. But everything else went good. But then I had to, for those who don't know, I have been trialing some new medications for my migraines, and I had to have my dose yesterday, which is why I didn't stream for the rest of the day. And that's why I was so sicky last night. Unfortunately, the side effects can range pretty bad, but like the first month I didn't really have any, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fine. Like I'm acing this. And then last night I was like, I feel awful. So hopefully next month again can be a good month. Oh dear, it is what it is. I got new glasses. Ooh, heck yeah. I was literally talking earlier about maybe going to an optician's again. Because, you know, they make me go like every year, but it actually has been a couple years now since I've been, and I'm feeling like I should go. I don't know that there's anything wrong with my vision, but you know, because I do technically have glasses. I wear glasses when I do live 2D, because I will forever stand by. Why are all of the live 2D? Why are all of your numbers in light grey? It's so difficult to see them. And you can't zoom in on them, and they're all light grey, which is not, and it's on a white background, so it's not an easy readable setup. Anyway, yeah, I use them for when you're doing live 2D because I can't read the numbers well enough otherwise. But otherwise, it's pretty alright. I got new glasses, and they go every year. Heckin' good bean. I guess that's what you're meant to do, right? Yeah, I'm thinking I should probably get myself in. Lucky to mod. Oh, good luck with the modding, and yeah, I hope you get some good rest before Eurovision. I'm very excited. Oh, okay, it's a big act to live up to because the Tuesday one was really good. But yeah, fingers crossed. I have high hopes. I think it's going to be really fun. I need glasses. I was 3. I got glasses pretty young as well, but I had when your eyes don't meet in the middle, like your eyes are going outwards a little bit. So rather than glasses, I had like lots of eye training to do when I was little, where they were like, you have to strengthen the muscles around your eyes because your eye muscles are weak. So I'd have to be there like doing all these eye exercises constantly so that I could strengthen the muscles on my eyes. But positive is that I don't have 20/20 vision, but I have very close to 20/20 vision now. So it's better than it was, yeah. So I guess it was very annoying to do as like a toddler, but now that I am an adult, I'm glad I did it. Oh dear. I have my glasses for a few years and they still work. Yeah, I don't feel like my glasses need an update. I'm just like being paranoid, honestly, because I haven't been for a minute. I only go when I notice they don't work as much as they should. Yeah, I guess. Like, how has my vision? It's difficult to tell because I always have migraine. Well, to be fair, I always have migraine patches. The patches? No, I don't remember. To be fair, I'm not sure exactly what it was called because it was like 20 years ago. And I was a child. I just know that I had weak muscles and I had to train them. And now my eyes are pretty good because I don't think it was the eye that was the problem. I think it was the muscles around the eye. It's all right now. Connie, good afternoon, not morning, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Do you guys want to see a really cute bean? I'm not going to show you their original reference because they did ask that I keep that secret. But do you want to see their design? Like I've already drawn like a very base version of it, chibi-fied. It's really cute. I really like them. I think a lot of people here will really like them. Let me set to capture this screen. Aren't they cute? I honestly, so this is just the base design at the moment, so they don't have any of the detail. I have, to be honest, been working on adding some detail so that we have like a bit more of an accurate, because they actually have quite dark foresty colors for the most part. So I have been adding all of that in, but they're so cute. I love them. And they have such a cute little outfit. There'll be like a big belt in the middle of this and like a little corset. This is a bust only model, which is hence why it cuts off here. Although, as I realized I didn't really explain it very well, the bust will for the most part cut off at about here, but I'm drawing just a little bit extra so that I can do like the looking up, because as you can see, when you look up, the model goes up. And I don't want to leave them with like a blank empty space. Makes me think of Fern from Critical Role. I can see that. I'll be honest. I don't see it so much in their one, but I think because mine is like a more simplified version, I definitely see what you mean. But yee! Also, it's a lot darker than you'd think, because I've been, that's like the what you call it, muted version for me to draw on top of, because again, I don't want to show the reference on stream. I have a feeling that intense blush is on. I might just check that. Yeah, get that off. No more intense blush, thank you. Also, Cicada, welcome on in. Good afternoon. I hope you're having a good day. I was working on the hair before I started feeling ill last night, so I'm probably going to keep working on their hair and getting some of that in. They have like a couple of really cute messy buns, so we're going to be popping those in. And while we are keeping a lot of bits a little bit more symmetrical, I'm going to be adding like little tufts and stuff so it's not like fully symmetrical, and little extra hairs and everything, because it's kind of like a messy bun look. Yeah. Oh dear. Artsy, hello. Good afternoon. Afternoon, not morning. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I called you Artsy again. Jem, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're going to be drawing some hair. Which does take a while. Actually, do I want to do the hair? Also, look at these eyes really quickly. Bisexual flag vibes. Look at this. I can vibe. Actually, wait, I zoomed in, but I could have just like put on the awoo eye. Awoo eye, because I only have it on the one, because I'll copy it over. There you go. Look at that. Look at that those heckin' colors. I love it. And you know, I'm sorry, I probably will mess it up a few more times, but I'll try and get in the habit. Oh yeah, they got both the eye things. So cute. Big eye. All right, put that back to the standard. The standard always looks small after you've had a woo on, but that's okay. Also, there isn't a mouth right now because I am going to present a couple of mouth options because they wanted a tooth, but obviously since I have kind of a thick line style, it's like you have a couple of options. You have the tooth coming out underneath but being in a thinner line, or like the flesh tooth, which I know is very controversial. So maybe I'll leave it with that so that they have a face for now, but yeah. Hecking cute bean. Oh dear. How are you? I'm okay. I was a bit ill last night, to be honest. So I'm like, I'm feeling a little bit lower energy than usual. Sorry, I just realized I'm also tidy. I'm feeling a little lower energy than usual, if I'm being honest. But I feel a lot better than I did last night, that's for sure. Oh dear. I go in every year, even if I feel the glasses, I still have work, and I think I'm checked just because if my prescription slightly changes it. I know. Oh yeah, and like yeah, a lot of people get headaches, don't they? Yeah, best to avoid that. Sounds like very smart. Very smart. I also have the color palette here in case anyone is curious. You can see it's more like dark, earthier colors with like some pops of purple and a bit of gold. That's kind of the vibe. Dark purples, dark greens. Obviously the browns and leathers. Yeah, it's pretty good. My microhuman is off school poorly. About to sit and paint some miniatures together. Aw, heck yeah. Oh dear. Data said they completely went for cha-cha-cha and then the page dropped to Finland. You watched it too. It is meant to be like a relatively more, not exactly a subtle reference, but like a bit more of a subtle reference. So like if people don't watch Eurovision, they still know what cha-cha-cha is. But this is cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Not like a regular cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Oh my god. When I went back and listened to it, I did not realize how much of the crowd was singing it. But people have like posted like their phone recordings of it where you can hear the whole stadium being like cha-cha-cha. It's great. I love him. It's very wholesome. Oh dear. I love Czech. I love Finland. I like Moldova. I don't know. I don't think Moldova will win, to be honest. I am very interested in seeing Germany's entry as well after having the preview last week, or last Tuesday, I should say. I'm kind of interested in France as well. I think France might really like knock it out with a really cool like fun ballad. I'm interested. I got a headache yesterday, and when I got my new glasses, yeah, that makes sense. Teething period. All right, I'm gonna start, I guess, you know what, we'll do hair. I apologize in advance because I know it's not the most exciting bit. What I might do, I might just make a little, like, thing for all of the pieces that have, because, like, some of these are done. Yeah, like that one. So I'm going to just make a little folder for the hair that's done so that I can remove all of the done hair. There you go. Don't worry about those ones still being underneath. They're like just there as a placeholder right now. That way I can see the piece from the start. And that's this piece. Nice. All right. But then I can bring it back in if I need to see how it's sitting with the others. Let's grab Was it this one I wanted? Yeah, because I used that one for something else. And first of all, we'll get some... Ooh. Oh, my tolerance is really high. That's why I was like, oh. Yeah, you're highlighting the black as well. There you go. We'll do this and we'll start adding in... Again, if I just look at that, probably want it to about here. Which will be the first lines of, like... I don't know how you call it, but like they're just like the light. Yeah, so like say that. Oh, there you go. Also, once again, if you are new here, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. I draw with a mouse and keyboard, which means you will hear a lot of clicking and keyboard noises as I draw. I'm very sorry. One day I always say that I'll get a tablet and then I never do it. So I don't have one, which is honestly nobody's fault but my own. But I have considered it. To be fair, like I have actually legitimately, because I'm doing this more now, right? Where I'm like actually doing commissions for people, I'm like, would it increase? Because the thing is, time's money, right? If it would make it quicker, I could maybe do more things and potentially charge less, which would be good. But then at the same time, it's like, well, I'd have more equipment to pay for, but I'm considering my options right now. That would be cool. But I'm also pretty comfortable drawing like this, to be honest. Maybe if I was doing more like the full body proper models, like, oh, not that this isn't a proper model, but this is very much like a chibi model, very stylized. Yeah. I'm a Eurovision nerd, my favorite entry in Finland, 2021, really? See, I've been seeing a lot of people say they really like the Finland entry from 2021. Is it bad that I thought it was like, it wasn't my least favorite, but because that was the same year that Italy went kind of like rockin', I don't know. I thought it was okay, but it didn't stand out as much to me, I think. I don't know. I didn't hate it by any means, though, I guess, which is good. But the quality of Eurovision entries has just been going up and up and up and up. Oh, dear. There we go. What? And it's going to fill all that in. Nice. And then we need to do the same thing on the bottom. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring this in so I can see. Okay, so I could probably put it up to about the ear. And that would look good still. And get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, damn, I'm getting blind this year because I've been busy. No, that's very fair. I've kind of been the same. Where it's like, I've not got in totally blind, but I've gone in this year more blind than I have previous years, for sure. This is the blindest I've gone into Eurovision for a minute. There we go. Drawing tablets are good. I used to draw my iPad at PT's drawing tablet. He said it's good. Huh. Nice. Nice. Ah, dear. That's fair. I loved it as my favorite. Oh, really? Because of bloody Eurovision. And you met them? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, well, you listen, that changes things. You were able to meet them? Oh my god, well, now I'm jealous, god damn it. Oh, yeah. One day I will go to Eurovision. The thing is, I don't know if anyone else in the UK looked, or if you looked from abroad as well, to be fair. The tickets are very expensive. Like, I don't think there's any way, like, a minimum wage worker would be able to afford to go to Eurovision for anything other than, like, the rehearsal nights, I think. Because the rehearsal nights were okay, but then if you want to go on the finals, which obviously that's the big one, that's the really fun one, that was it like 400 quid? It was a lot. 400 quid per ticket. And it's like, not in my lifetime, I don't think. Oh dear. Oh, Draconic, welcome on in, Pixie. Oh, do you want to see? We are at the moment just adding in some hair, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna look very weird with the rest of the hair right now. We have been slowly but surely adding in the head. She's getting there. All right, we need to erase some bits. Wow, there you go. And then get those bits. There you go. Make it less dramatic. Less dramatic. Oh, there. And then you'll see them again next month. Oh, nice. I actually looked at a wrestling event in London, 150 quid for a row 8 seat. These things really are becoming very expensive, huh? It's like, if you're like a regular person in these kind of hobbies these days, it's very difficult to go see the events in person. Oh dear, love it. She's really excited. I know. I've been excited about this one. To be fair, I was talking to Shiny about this last night. I feel like I've gotten very, very lucky because I guess I'm very new to doing commissions for people. Like, I've made people fan art and stuff like that for a long time, but like actually doing paid commissions, I'm very new to. And I, for the longest time, been afraid that I'm going to be doing something I really don't like. Like, I don't like the picture, but like, you know, that's my job. I want to do commissions, so. But that's not happened at all. Like, every single person so far that has commissioned me, I've absolutely been in love with their design. And obviously, like, I'm sure eventually that will change and I'll have like a commission where I'm just like not really super jazzed about it. But as of right now, I'm hitting 100 for 100. Like, I'm really happy. Like, every single person that I've made a commission for, I think their design is amazing. And I've really, really enjoyed it. Oh. Smaller pen problems. Dear, they were really nice guys. They really hung over as they were on tour supporting another band I like. You know, I walked past and didn't give them the time of day. Oh dear. I really love the whole, like, when bands are supporting other bands as well, though, because it gives you such a good opportunity to meet new bands that you might not normally have gone and listened to and find, like, a new fave. Big fan. I can't really do concerts myself too much these days because I can't do flashing lights. So, you know, for the most part, concerts are like a big no-no, but I used to love going. And I've seen quite a few people in concert, and I had a really good time. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and get that up there. Oh, no. No. Yes. Not that I'll erase all that in a minute anyway, but it doesn't matter. Oh dear. That was really cute. I was on the fence to buy one too, but I don't think I need for it because I don't stream, so I'll just enjoy pixies. Oh, thank you. That's very heckin' kind of you. Honestly, like, I'm just glad people like it. I've been drawing doodles like these since literally I was doing maths class, and so seeing people have such a positive reception to it, I'm like, oh, thank you. Honestly, all of that, when my maths teacher was like, these doodles aren't gonna get you anywhere in life, Jelly, she was wrong. I'm still doing those doodles today. It's a shame that I threw away my maths book, because otherwise I could have shown you. I could have shown you like the first ones, but I really don't have, like, I didn't enjoy her maths classes, so I just kind of like threw away the books afterwards. In hindsight, there was the beginnings of a style that I still draw today in those books, and it would have been kind of nice to have them. But yeah, that's how it goes. Oh dear, I used to draw all of my friends as like kind of similar to how I do VTuber models, but like much more rudimentary, because I was only just getting into art for the first time. But I used to draw all of my friends in my friendship group as these little people, and I draw them in like having picnics together and like swinging on swings and going to the playgrounds and eating snacks and all that kind of stuff. I like literally in all of my old studying books, there would be hundreds of these little guys all over it. I do like 10 a page. Yeah, good morning. Oh, good afternoon. God damn it, it's gonna do this all day. Good afternoon, I hope you're doing well. Maths class, the best time to do anything else other than maths. Well, for real though, I did my maths exam 2 years early, and they didn't have anyone at the school that was licensed to teach A-level maths, so they would literally just sit us down with an A-level book every single day and be like, do it. So it was like, okay, no. And like, what are you gonna do? I've already done, like, you can't teach me anything. I was a very, I wasn't a bad child, I would say, but I was very no nonsense. Like, literally, you're not gonna teach me and you're just gonna hand me a book every day for 2 years? Nah. Nah. I'm not, you know, nah. Oh dear. Like, I'll be honest, with my maths teacher, I'm sure if she wasn't my teacher, I might have actually got along with her, but just due to the circumstances, I hated her. Ah, dear. I heard you say Doodle for, oh, no, but I do think, have you shown Doodle the saxophone? So I feel like Doodle needs to see that saxophone. So unfortunately they didn't get through. Was it Malta? It was one of the really early groups that didn't get through, unfortunately. But they had like this bedazzled saxophone, and it was so pretty. And like they did like a costume change mid-set. So like they were doing their song, and then like I guess it went to like a pixely picture of them, and then suddenly they were wearing different clothes, and it was like, oh my god, all live. Very impressive. I don't know how people change that quickly, but it was heckin' cool. And then they had like bedazzled jumpers and a bedazzled saxophone and stuff. It was so cool. Ah, dear. I tried A-level maths, never again. I didn't even want to do A-level maths. It's just like they had to have you do something. They couldn't just let you like have a free period. So I was like, well, I guess I have to just sit here with this book. Hence why I did art. It did actually end up really well for me though, because so how to put it, I don't necessarily agree with this practice, but in the school that I went to, the art that was made by students was like fair game to the drama department. So if they were doing a performance and they wanted some of your art, they wouldn't even ask, they'd just take it. Not my favorite to be honest, but that's how things were. And they took, so I had made this really massive flower made out of like paper mache and Mod Rock and all that, and it was really big, really heavy, huge. And they took it for one of their drama performances, and they destroyed it afterwards because they didn't realize it was like a student's piece of art, so they just put it in the bin and threw it away. And that was one of my final pieces for GCSE. And I found out 2 weeks before the deadline that the drama department had thrown away, so I wasn't submitting anything. And because I'd done my maths early, it meant that I could use that time, instead of going to my maths class, to remake my art piece that the drama department kind of destroyed. Like I said, I'm not sure how much I agree with the practice of like not even asking and just using the student stuff, but it did give me something to do in those maths classes, so like I guess there's that. I don't want this bit to be too bright because it's kind of underneath this bit, if that makes sense. So I'm just kind of like muting it a lot because I don't want it to stand out that much. It shouldn't stand out so much. But yeah. I haven't, but I could bring up tomorrow. Heck yeah! I also do in maths class. That's because I was always done with my work. Heck yeah. And like I think it's you know, and how to put it, because you don't like I think most people don't enjoy most maths in school that much. It gives you like a way of enjoying art outside of art, because it's gonna, whatever you do, it's gonna probably be more fun than maths. Also, Andrew, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that should be illegal. Yeah, I'll be honest, I was kind of just confused. Like when the teachers were explaining it to me, because I'd made that piece like over a year prior, and they were like, so that flower jelly, and I was like, yeah, and they're like, the one for your GCSEs, and I was like, yeah, and they were like, it's in the bin, and I was like, oh. Okay, I guess it is. Like, I'll be honest, I wasn't even angry, I was just really confused, like, oh, okay. What do I do? And they're like, you need to make it again, and I was like, okay. Can I get out of other classes to come do it? Yes? Okay. I'm in. No more AS maths for me. I'm gonna go make my flower again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello. Heck yeah. I remember that on Thursdays I had 3 classes in the morning until about 11, and then study period, aka nothing until 3:20. I actually got out early a few days because there was literally no point in me being there. So this is why I like college. So you know, you can go to sixth form or college in this country, and college, the campuses were so open that you could just leave. There was also 3 pubs around the college. Now, you are not of legal age to drink for the most part. However, I lived in a small town and nobody checked. And so everyone would just go to the pub, like, between lessons. And, like, I can't say that it helped my studies, but I was very relaxed in college. Oh, dear boy. Oh my god, Fairy! Wait, I need to zoom out really quickly so I can show you where I'm at so far. I've been working on your face and head. We're just doing some hair work right now. But this is about the progress. Oh, I can show you the teeth as well. So let me just remove this one. Actually, I'll put it back in and I'll explain. This is flesh tooth. this is tooth separated. The thing is, the tooth kind of needs to be a smaller line weight, otherwise it doesn't sit outside of the mouth very well. So if you're okay with it being a smaller line weight, I can do it like that. Or if you'd rather not, I can have it as flesh tooth. Tiff, Zanzibar, good afternoon. I hope you're doing good. We need to save our stuff for 5 years. We can't throw it away. Yeah, for here it's kind of the same, which is why when they chucked it away, it was like I hadn't worked on it for so long. It was like, oh, okay. Like one of my England hasn't. Yeah, like I think I first had like a fair amount of alcohol when I was probably about 11 or 12, and like that was just normal. And looking back, like that's really bad. Like that's so bad. Your poor liver, it's still developing. Oh dear. I prefer not the flesh tooth. Heck yeah, that's fine. Which one was flesh tooth so I can delete it? That one's flesh tooth. All right, we'll have this tooth. Oh, this is just a base. I'm actually going to put that as more opaque because I will redraw it since that is a very wobbly line. But we'll eventually have it like that, and I am going to save. I'm going to save. Heck yeah, you'll have a mouth like that then. Good, good. Dear. Yeah, Nox came in to double check for you. Very sweet to make sure that I wasn't doing anything terrible, like, dressing you up like the Finland entry for Eurovision. Look, if I was streaming the Eurovision final, I would absolutely make like the jacket with the poofy sleeves and just like have it so that VTuber models could wear it. But I'm not streaming it, so there's not really any need. Oh dear. You hate the taste of alcohol? That's fair. There are certain alcohols I really can't stand, but a lot of it comes down to like, have I had a bad hangover with it? Yes, I probably don't like it. Which, I guess that makes sense. I've had a bad hangover with it? Yeah, not my favorite. Would rather not have that again. All right, where was I? I was here. We need to remove this one really quickly. And once again, bring that in and do another layer. How bad was my hangover? The only one that I think I've got away from with that is wine, because I have had some bad wine hangovers. But like, for some reason, I've just never held it against wine that badly. Oh dear. I feel like these days, if I started drinking again, I would have really bad hangovers. Because I have not drunk for like... Well, that's not true actually these days. I have had like the odd drink, but I have not drunk more than I'd say like 1 or 2, but like 6, 7 years, maybe? No, probably like 6 years. Yeah. Oh, don't eat the jelly. Please do not eat. I'm good bean. Don't eat. Would not be very delicious. Also, I'm like 99% piss, so like, people probably would judge you if you ate me. Just saying. Is it really worth the judgment of people being like, oh my god, that's Nox? The Nox that eats piss? Like, I don't think it's worth it. Oh man, that's actually lovely. See, so I think it's like I don't like sweet alcohol. I don't mind cider and I can drink like a small amount of it, but to be honest, it's not my go-to. I was always more of a fan of lagers. Yeah. Do VTubers have to worry about copyrights? Like if you made... Okay, so the way that it works, and I have it in my VTube thing as well, is it is different person to person. The way that I've done it, if you're planning to say, take this image and just put it on a t-shirt, you would need commercial rights for that, because then I've got that in the VTuber forms of like, will you require commercial rights? And I've explained what it is. It's basically like if you straight up take the model and whack it on a t-shirt. If you screenshot the model doing a pose and whack it on a t-shirt, because you would need commercial rights for that. That being said, as far as it goes with just like streaming with a VTuber and making money as a streamer, no. There are some streamers who feel differently about it and some artists that feel differently about it, but the general consensus is as long as you're not taking the art and putting it on like merch, you're fine. Yeah. And like, the easy way around that would be to commission an artist specifically to do an art piece of your model with commercial rights included, so that you don't have to worry about the stuff with the VTuber model. And honestly, it'd probably look better. I'm not trying to like diss my own VTuber models, but like, it would probably look better to have like a more stylized artistic piece made by an actual artist rather than like your actual model. I really want one that's just exactly the same as that, so I'm going to be a bit cheeky and just copy that one. And then I'll draw... actually, that might be enough, because I don't want this one to stand out too much. Actually, I could probably just, if I wanted another one, put another one over here. Yee! Ah, dear, love Disney. It's the same shit, yeah. Ah, dear. We should probably not test with, oh yeah, oh, okay. I see what you mean, making, okay. Probably, yeah, best not to. Probably best not to. Teko's guy has a problem with copyright because the model looks like the main character of Kaiji and they had to make a new model. Yeah, it's probably best, it's like one of those things where it's like, don't tempt fate and avoid that situation, yeah. Not worth it. Oh dear. Reddit, thank you for your source. Also, the cross-stitch of both Disney and Nintendo patterns have been striked. Yeah. It's like Nintendo will often strike the music, they'll do DMCA. Nintendo, I will say, from the sounds of it, Nintendo are one of the worst for that kind of thing. I did see like a whole scenario going on with like people streaming their video games even, and like them getting annoyed about it and like not liking people uploading streams of them playing the game. So like Nintendo is pretty bad. Nintendo is pretty bad when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't... yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know why they're so bad, but they're pretty bad. Oh dear. We'll be back in a minute. Oh no, you're fine. Go take care of yourself. Always first and foremost take care of yourself. This is gonna look really weird for a minute. Don't worry about it. Do not worry. Because I want this to be... no. And I want it to be... actually, do you remember? Do you remember? Is that the color I wanted? I don't actually remember. I think it's the bluish one. Ah, yeah, this one. Oh, no, not that one. This one. There you go. Slightly more bluish tones. Eee! Oh dear. Nintendo is making a dude play 30k for the rest of his life supporting advice on how to mod your Switch. Yeah, that's like... yeah. Just Nintendo things. Yeah, they've been... I don't know how to put it. I would say I don't... like, obviously, I love Nintendo games. Big fan of Animal Crossing. I did enjoy Breath of the Wild, although I played it way before I started streaming. But like... the things they've been doing recently are weird. Weird and suspicious. Not sure about that. Oh dear. Oh, 300k, yeah. It's a shame because they do such huge things by... yeah. It really is a shame. It just, I think, in my opinion, it shows like a lack of knowledge of the market. Like, it just makes me think that they're not really keeping an eye on the people that enjoy their games and like their target audience and stuff like that. Maybe that they don't even feel like they need to do that at this point, which again, it's a shame. I'm sorry, I've noticed a crack in the design, I just want to fix it. But yeah, it's a really big shame. Because I'm someone who likes Nintendo property personally. I think it's great. So seeing someone take such little care, it's like, sage. There you go. Fix that while I notice it. And back up to the top with the shapes. Yeah. I remember designing a superhero logo in the same as Superman, so the S was very different, and the color was black instead of red. The website I submitted to was still hesitant in using it. Yeah, but like, I totally get why, because DMCA claims can cost companies like so much money. So like, obviously it's a really not an ideal situation, but like, do I understand why they would have been hesitant? Like, 100%. Like, I very much understand why they're being hesitant. And I'm sure it's nothing personal, it's just, yeah. It's just a shame that that's how things be. And, really, yeah, no, it's fine. Just have that come in a little bit. And then... go. And if I bring this back, does that look about good? Yeah. We'll need to do some stuff with this, but it's getting... wait, which one's not been... it's you. Okay, you're fine. Rasterize those layers and merge them, and we'll delete the excess, which will be from here. And then we'll start erasing parts. blends in nicely. And across the middle. Oh, not that much. Not that much, just like a bit. There you go. Nice. Okay, more hair. Oh dear. Need a sip of my drink. Ah dear, their side games don't even hold a candle to some of the indie games. Actually, you're not even wrong. Yeah, like I fully agree. There have been some fantastic indie games coming into the market the last few years. It's like really cool to see like how many people have just been like, yeah, you know what, I want to make a game, so I'm gonna make a game. It's like the kind of like people who are like, I want to write a book, and then they just go and do it. It's really cool to see. I have motivation, but it's in very specific areas. So when I see people do stuff like that, I think it's fantastic. They hate anything not kind of, yeah, true. Yeah, they hate anyone who's not in the country, in the company. They don't really care, even if they suddenly receive money now. They could survive for at least 50 years without a problem. True. I mean, even cosplay superhero nowadays is not possible, and they hated that too. Yeah, like I have seen people like struggle with that sort of stuff, and over the last, I want to say 5 to 6 years, there's been consistently a conversation about copyright and cosplay. Because obviously the cosplayers are cosplaying copyright characters, but does that mean the cosplayer should be subject to copyright, or should it be considered fan art? And I think the majority of people consider cosplay as more of a close to a form of fan art. But of course, then there are cosplayers that make money off of, you know, those costumes and selling patterns and stuff like that. But again, at the end of the day, it doesn't take away, unless the game is literally selling patterns of their clothing, it's not doing anything. It's difficult. Oh dear, I've not bought a AAA game in years, and I'm not missing it. The only one I can think that I really would like to get at some point is Resident Evil 8. Other than that, I can't think of any that are like specifically standing out to me right now that I'm like, I must have that. Oh no, don't duplicate them. Not yet, let's merge them first. And then this will be called, so I'm gonna name it quickly. Fringe 2R, because then I need to do the transparent layer and the shadow layer. Yes, I remember. Matrix, good morning. I hope you're doing, oh, good afternoon, I'm sorry, but I hope you're doing well. Don't you have to be actually making money for it to be copyright? Yes, tentatively. But like, again, some cosplayers, so like a pretty popular thing in well, I say popular, only like really the very good people do this, but like people will make patterns, like say someone's making a Genshin cosplay, someone will make a pattern of that Genshin cosplay and sell that pattern. Does that make sense? So is that subject to copyright? Like, because they are making money off of it. And that's kind of where the debate comes. It's like, and also if a cosplayer goes to an event, are they infringing copyright? If people take photos, if it helps boost them, if it helps boost their business? It's difficult. It's difficult. It is a complicated subject. I would still say, to be honest, unless the company is producing these products themselves, it should not count as copyright. It should only be counting as copyright if, like, for instance, Genshin sold patterns to make the cosplays, and then another cosplayer copied those patterns and sold them. Like, yes, that's obviously a problem. But that's, you know, companies don't sell cosplay patterns of costumes ever, really. So it just feels like it's kind of like, eh? And in the same vein of, like, if you make fan art of a Marvel character and sell it at a convention, is that against copyright? I'd say no. They don't own that art, but you know, it's complicated and different companies take it in different ways. Also, Zalashi, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're just, I'm just forgetting what I need to do actually over and over again. But you know what, it's fine. We haven't made any mistakes. I need to duplicate this layer. The fringe are transparent. There we go. And then I need to grab it all. Grab it all and make a shadow. Put it at like 99 again. Oh, wrong one. There you go. Nice. Go in here. Get that into black. And then really nice big brush. There we go. Good. And then put that to 25. I think the transparent layers at the moment are set to 50. Could be wrong, but I'll put it to 50 for now. You won't be able to tell because it's layered over the one that isn't transparent. What will happen eventually is that the transparent layer will go over top of the eyes and the rest of it will go underneath. Yeah. You're lagging? Oh no, I'm sorry. You back? Do the beep noise and then your internet will come back. Final Fantasy 16 will be my first. Oh, see, I'm gonna say I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. Absolutely love Final Fantasy, absolutely love the franchise. But in this particular case, I'm actually gonna let other people play it first and just get like a general reaction. I just want to see how other people are finding it. I normally wouldn't do that with video games, but Final Fantasy, outside of Final Fantasy 14, I have found the recent games in the series that they've made to be a little bit weak, to be honest. So rather than get my hopes up too early, I'd rather let other people try it and see if they're hyped. And if they're hyped, then I'll join the hype train then. But yeah, holding off for a bit at the moment. Okay, I need to duplicate all these layers as well. Fringe to shovel.
The craft 2 Hypec 36 months.
Oh my god!
That's at least more than 10 days.
It is at least more than 10 days. Welcome back in, Jason. I hope we're doing well. Thank you so much for hacking subbing again. Jesus Christ, that means... Wait, actually... Okay. So I have a feeling... Twitch emailed me about this a minute ago. They said it was my affiliate anniversary coming up. Let me just have a little look. I'm sure Twitch emailed me about this to be like, you have an affiliate anniversary coming up. Make sure that you set it. And I didn't. Yeah, your stream anniversary is coming up. So if I go to the creator dashboard, apparently it'll tell me what day it is. May 15th. So apparently I became an affiliate 3 years ago on May 15th. I'm glad that Twitch remembers because I wouldn't remember that. Maybe we'll have to have a fun stream. Do something a little different that day. Who knows? Maybe I'll forget again. 15 was, yeah. Like I had fun with 15, don't get me wrong, but there was just like, I don't know how to put it, except that maybe like there was a vibe missing. Like the gameplay I enjoyed, but I wasn't invested really at any point. I just enjoyed the gameplay. So like I still had a fun time playing the game, but I've always found that Final Fantasy has been a genre or like a series that I've really liked because the stories like grip me and like the characters' individual struggles I care about. 15 wasn't that for me personally, but if it was that for you, that's fine. Just wasn't that for me personally. All right, I need to duplicate these to the other side, and then I'll duplicate them first, and then I'm going to rename them all because otherwise I'm going to get lost. L, and then L. There we go. Okay, now I have them here, and I can do a little flip. Have them go to the other side. I don't want to add any details to them when they're like, I'm gonna copy it because I want them to look a little different. Like I want the hair to look a little messy, so I don't want it to look too similar by having them all be exactly the same. Heck, I'm making foot. Oh my god, what foot are you making? I hope that it's good. There's a lot of Final Fantasy games though. Probably the only play with more games than Mario. Yeah, there are. Oh, there are a lot of Final Fantasy games. I can't argue that one. Oh dear. All right. I think that means that's another one done that I can add to the group for now, so that it can be removed like again. Oh, things are in weird orders here. They put them in on top, didn't they? Yeah. Let me just wiggle that down to the base. It's not meant to be on top. There you go. Oh no, I want it. I do want it in there. There you go. This is very much a temporary group, but it just means I can get rid of all of the stuff that's actually got, like, any finishedness to it, so I can get rid of it and keep going. Heck yeah. Chips and nuggies, yes! Very delicious, very heckin' delicious. I wonder if I should tackle the bun next. The buns, God, it looks so weird. That looks really weird. I actually probably should have this bit join up here. I might remake this bit a little, just so it's a little, like a little bit of a neater hairline. Whereas if I get rid of the bun there, And I can leave the flicks, but I would like to say redraw this one. I would like to pen tool. Loud. Love you, music. Turn down a little bit. There you go. Yeah, if I say wanted to be like a little neater, put that to like there, there, and then maybe there and there, and then we'll just curvature a little bit so it's matching the other one. It's not that the other one's bad, to be honest. It's just I don't think it would actually make too much difference, but why leave it if that's the case? I might as well have it be a little neater. And just there you go. And if I grab this color, there we go. It's like a little neater, and you won't see this side bit, I don't think. Actually, I can double check that. Ooh, nearly actually. If that's the case, then maybe we should have this be up like there, and have this bit be like there. I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. Again, you're not really gonna see it. It's just a precaution. Make sure I'm not showing things I actually accidentally don't want to show. All right. I think I prefer that to the one that I had before, so let's just delete that. There we go. I still got the lines there because I did those separately, and rasterize that one for now. But I think it was the bun I wanted to work on next. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that one, and we're gonna start working on the bun. I did have an idea for the bun of like kind of how I wanted it to go, which was to have like a big swooping bit coming up there and like a couple bits coming out of there. I'm gonna do all these on different layers because I want it to kind of have like a sort of, like it looks like there's a brush stroke even if there's not, because I can't do that because I have a mouse and keyboard, but I want it to look like it's there even if it's not. I might put the smoothing up even higher for this. Put it to 100. I can only draw smoothly. Yeah, like that. And then if I do another layer, for instance, and have like oh, actually, I should probably make sure these are on separate layers so that I can erase them correctly. Yes, yes, yes. Smart, smart. Make it nice and easy to erase everything. Okay. Oh, you're not out. Yeah, your opacity is weird, huh? There you go. Imitate brush weight. And you too, imitate brush weight. Nice. And a little rounded edge. Heck yeah. It's such a small thing. I'm gonna do this with all of them though. I'm gonna be very annoying and keep doing this. And oh, actually, I think it would make more sense to do it around the outside of this one. Yeah. Like so. And then just cut off the end bit, cut off the end bit. There we go. Nice. Yeah, okay, that's a start. And then I would like a couple more bits coming out of there. I kind of need the bit that goes over there too. I think, right? Or, I did have another piece coming up there, which I really liked before. I don't think I need it, because that's meant to just be, yeah, like that's meant to be one. And then, let me logic this bun. Let me just logic this bun really quickly. So I think there'd be a few more pieces coming out from in here. So we'll get those in next. I'm just gonna do them on another layer because I don't want to accidentally, erase anything. Yeah, I think there'd be like one there, and then like probably one in there. Yeah. 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 Okay, that kind of makes sense. could see that. Because it tucks all the hair in there. And the benefit of having long hair at this point is that I can kind of just make a bun really quickly and see where the hair is going. Oh dear. Very nice. Is it cheating? No. No, it's using what I have to my advantage. It's not cheating. Oh dear. And then let's do this one too. If I have to deal with having long hair all the time, I should at least be able to use it as a drawing reference. There we go, just go a little bit more. There we go. Nice. Okay, we got that there. The bit in here is a bit... Okay, I think I need the other bit to come around here. I didn't even check what layer that was on, but I think it's okay. It'd be like that and like... Would it be like there or like there? This bit's a bit hard, huh? I think it'd be like in there. Oh my god, it's a Nyo! Welcome on in. We're trying to suss out some hair right now. Nyo, how was your stream? And what did you get up to today? I hope that it was a good one. Thank you for the fog. And Fish, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. How was stream? What did you get up to? Let me just... Nyo. There we go. There we go. Professional streamer. Yeah, we're trying to suss out this bun style at the moment. We have already done quite a bit of hair. I'm just got it hidden right now. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I could bring out the other hair and see if I like it. Because, yeah, I'm like... That bit makes sense, but I'm not super sold on this bit. Might just quickly... delete that one. It also looks like a little bit too much because I'm gonna have like things coming off it anyway. Actually, maybe instead of that, I do still think it's technically correct. We have it come over more to like this one. Yeah, that would probably be what I want to see. Gotcha. Thank you. I know I had a good but short stream. Continue of Lost in Random, which I started yesterday. Heck yeah. I'm assuming you're having a fun time then if you've gone back to it. Wow. I need this bit to be like... Yeah, like that. Like it could line up with the other one. Yeah, yeah! I'm not worried about the bits hanging off the edge as well at the moment. I can delete those later. What I'm concerned about is the shapes. Oh dear. Yeah, like that. That's a good shape right there. Heck yeah. Oh, 10 out of 10 shape. Yeah, that's, I think, more what I wanted. Oh, it does cut off a lot of that lower bun though. I'm like, should this bit be longer maybe? Also, really quickly, I am just going to delete all the... Oh! Not that. Delete all the bits that hang around on the outside so that they don't stick around too much. Because they do get a bit distracting. There you go. That's fine. Okay, I thought I'd delete the one bit then. That's okay. I'm enjoying it. The story is intriguing, but the fighting's slightly on the slow side, so it's going to take some getting used to. I see. Oh no, you're fine. Take care. Good luck with your lecture again. Thank you so much for bringing your people over. And if you're from my side and you haven't checked out Nyo before, very heckin' sweet bean. Send them some love. Heck yeah. Anyone coming over with Nyo, we're making a VTuber at the moment. This is a commission for... In chat, I've called them Pixie, but in chat they're Fairy Nest, so I might need to rechange that. So, yeah, Fairy Nest, who will be hopefully debuting this relatively soon. We'll see. Depends on when I get it finished, to be fair. I'll be zooming because I'd love to see it. But yeah, we're doing this and they have like a really cool theme. A lot more darker, like woodlandy colours with this big messy buns and like little ears and tooth. Heck yeah. Very hello. Oh, a virtual tuber. It makes it sound like everyone's a potato. Oh my god, the virtual tubers. Welcome in, Queener. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, actually I haven't shown you the eyes fairy. How's this? I went with like the purplies that was already there, but then I added some little like sparkles of blue. So it's like, it's still an anime eye. Oh, actually, I keep doing this. I keep zooming in. I could literally just change to a woo, because I have done like a base of woo. There you go. Then you can see it bigger. A virtual twitcher. Yeah, virtual twitcher. Oh dear. Big ol' woo eyes. Yeah, there's only one eye, so because I'll copy the rigging over. But the other one's a placeholder eye. The bigger. Oh, I did the. There you go. It's just the eye right now. I have to put the rest of the bits in, but the eye is there. So that's the, again, just the base. Yeah. Oh, sparkles! Heck yeah! Sparkles! Oh dear. I load and I say, whoa, added shadow, excuse me, excuse me. I mean drug addict eyes. They're cute eyes. Oh dear. To be fair, if I were to make one, I would end up looking like a potato. Like there's literally nothing. Be a potato. Be the potato you want to be. Be the potato you want others to see you as. Heck yeah. You could be a beautiful potato. I believe. I believe. I'm gonna get rid of the hair again just so I can work on the bun a little bit more. Ah dear. Addiction is a disease. It is. You know, I might be addicted to potatoes. But yeah, I almost definitely am addicted to biscuit tea at this point. One is bigger than the other one. It is, yeah, it's because, so the way that it works with VTubers, I keep giving, like, people will say things, I'll be like, let me tell you about this, even though I'm like 99% most of my chat, I'm not ever going to make a VTuber. But the thing with VTubers, you can like do all the rigging for one eye, and then you can copy the layers and the rigging in Live 2D so that you only have to do the one eye, because there is a lot of rigging in the eyes. It's the same with like certain other body parts, but I'd say the eyes is the big one, and it just means you don't do the work twice, and it's perfect. So that's why all of the detail and like layering, because I literally have the other eye, I think it's probably just called eye for delete. Yeah, eye for delete. And I can just delete, like it's not cut into layers or anything like that, because I'm only really using it as a placeholder because I don't need it. So yeah, there you go, some VTuber stuff. Saves you time. It does save you time, a lot of time, but also it makes it perfect because it's very difficult to get it like exactly the same otherwise. So like, you know, it might be that one eye is blinking slightly quicker than the other and stuff like that, because there is so much you do for the eyes. It's like just one thing being a little off will make it look really weird. All right, I am going to put all these together on the same layer. There you go. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. Lol, jokes. You believed me? Absolutely not, no. I'm gonna put those on the same layer. There we go. So that I can start coloring it in a little bit. Oh, do not have that. There we go. There we go. That's better. You'd have to align exactly. And I've seen the lines with the thing you did them, and I was like, yeah, I believe you. It's just a lot easier to do one. Make an eye patch. I mean, that would be kind of fun. But then if somebody was coming in and they didn't know the context, and I was like making a commission VTuber for them, and like I put them in an eye patch, they'd probably be like, excuse me, what the heck? Why have you given my character an eye patch? Oi oi. I have to explain that I was just doing it for jokes. I promise I'm not going to give them an eye patch. Alright, first of all, I want to get the bit in there kind of like darkened, because it would be. But then I will go back and erase a lot of that, because obviously, like, nah. Oh shoot, I did it on the same layer. Boop, 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 boop. New layer. A fresh layer, yes. Oops. Don't mind that, lol. Yeah, that was just a prank. Don't worry about that. There you go. The amount of times I've done that. Luckily, Photoshop lets you delete a hell of a lot of stuff. Actually, just to make sure that I grab everything, I might do it like this. Just because sometimes those shady bits go out much bigger than you think they will. Alright then, there you go. Get that on the inside there. Heck yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, rigging is it is wild. I think it was the last model I made, but the person who commissioned me was like, I kind of see why people do either the art or just the rigging. It's like, yeah, it's because it's like, they are such different skills, but they're both really fun. Obviously doing the art for a Vtuber model is also really fun, but then, yeah, the rigging is it's a different ball game for sure. I kind of want that under there, so this is a really small thing, but it'll be worth it. Oh wait, I haven't got that. You know what would be good? If I had the right thing highlighted so that I didn't have to worry about going outside the lines. That would actually be really good. Dad,
or I'm bisexual.
Yeah, gay. Thank you for making me gay. Who did that? Queena, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh dear. Yeah, I actually wanted the eraser though. I was going to do some other stuff and then I realized I picked the wrong thing. So I was like, you know what? That's fine. I've got stuff to do with that as well. Yeah, I wanted the eraser and I wanted it like probably around there. Just to like, oh no, this is the pen again. How does this keep happening? I want the eraser. There you go. Like there, and just to like, I guess, lighten up this bit a bit. Is it on the right layer? Nah, it's not. There you go. Just to line up the top of it. A little bit. Ooh. No, that's fine. Okay. I probably will also have this be a little lighter. Just a little. Actually, no, we'll keep it as dark. I'm going to use big eraser though. And just. Yeah. Bully it back a little bit. Nice. Oh dear. Bunny, hey, yeah, why did you. I'm so sorry. That's me. I'm so sorry. No, I would never. But like that's like I wouldn't want people to think one thing and then I did something else because I'd be like, I'd feel so bad. I could probably never be like a proper prankster for that reason. Because I feel guilty really, really quickly. So like, even if everyone's like, oh ho ho Jelly, you got me, very funny, I'd be like in the corner crying because I'd be like, oh no, what have I done? I botched it, oh no. Even if like they find it funny, when you can't find your own pranks funny, I think that's a pretty good call that might not be the calling for you. You know, that's probably not the best idea. Okay, just get like a little bit of shadowing around there, and then we'll put some lighter areas in. I think as base shading, that's pretty okay. Yeah, we need to put some light patches in though. Oh dear. I would like to make some assets for Pride at some point, because Pride is like, it's literally, Pride month is next month. I'd love to make some little like VTuber assets like flags and stuff. I think that'd be pretty fun. You know what, now that I've said it, I'm just gonna do it. I'll do that. If I say that I'll do it, it means that I'm more likely to do it. And since it's something that I think I'd have like a really good time with, like why the heck not? You heard it here first. Next, when can I do it though? This is gonna be the problem, is like there are things I want to do. When I think about when I can do it, when could I do it? So tomorrow I have, oh, I could literally do it on Saturday actually. Oh, but Saturday I might be rigging. Oh, it depends. If this is at the rigging stage, we might be doing this, but then if it's not at the rigging stage just yet, then maybe I could do that? Oh, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I could do it Sunday? Thing is, whatever I do on Saturday, I can't do for too long because I don't know if you guys knew this, but on Saturday it's the Eurovision finals, which is, at least in my calendar, one of the most important days of the year. I am such a big Eurovision fan. I love it every single year. So yeah, I have to see what we've got in store because I can't be forgetting Eurovision. That's a very important day. Last year, I took off 3 weeks for Eurovision. 3 weeks! Oh my god. To be fair though, it was so that I could watch, I wanted to, because I was going to stream it, I wanted to make sure that I had everything sorted for that. And then it was Eurovision, it was like the whole week of Eurovision. And then like the next week was like Comic-Con or something, so it was like, I might as well just take 3 weeks off in a row, mightn't I? I might as well just go all in with all of my time off. Why not? You know, 3 weeks off. Yeah, last year I did. But then again, like, it just kind of lined up well with other things I had going on. So it was like, technically it wasn't all for Eurovision, but Eurovision was like most of it. And then it just happened that MCN was the weekend after. So it was like, well, might as well take that week off as well then. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why are you drawing Batman in my hair? You need Batman in your hair. It's important. If you don't have Batman in your hair, how will people signal you in stream where they're like, somebody needs help? They have to be able to signal you. So this is your inbuilt bat signal. It's important. Very, very important. Don't worry, I'm a VTuber maker. I know these things. You need to have Batman in your hair. It might look a little warped, but that's because it will warp more in VTube Studio, so it's fine. Oh no, Live 2D, although technically VTube Studio also. God, I get so confused with the names of programs. The amount of times where I've like, I think it might, I don't know if I even left it in a tutorial by accident once, because I make little custom setup tutorials for people when they get VTubers from me. Like, I will send you the model, like, how I've set it up and stuff, but like, I will always include like a little tutorial on like, if you want to make changes, this is how you do it kind of thing. I recommend looking into this, that, and the other. Just because it helps people if it's the first time they've ever set up a model and it's like information that you can then take across to other ones. Because I'm going to be honest, I kind of see myself as like a people's first model kind of a lot of the time. I don't think I'll be a lot of people's like 10th model. So it might be the first time a lot of people have set up one. So I leave that in there. But the amount of times I'm like, take it into Live 2D. Shoot, no, I mean VTuber Studio. Shoot. F, the food is acquired? Heck yeah. What? Are they good? Are the nuggies good? Did you get dipping sauce? Very important. Just gonna erase the edge of that bit slightly and that bit slightly. And then this might still be a little bit bright, so you might need to take this down a little bit. If I undo that, there you go. Nice. Actually, I kind of almost feel like I could have done a little extra. I might do that as a separate piece. I think that would look good. 12 out of 10. Oh, thank you! Morigu, that's very heckin' kind of you. Yeah, Morigu has a model from me. Very... Again, I was talking about this earlier, Morigu. I've gotten very lucky that like, all of the designs people have commissioned have been designs that I really like. So every single time I'm like, I love this, perfect. Oh my god. It's been heckin' great. I was so worried that I would be like constantly making things that I had no passion for or anything. And like, you know, I guess as a commissioner, that's kind of something you have to prepare for. But I can tell you so far, at the very least, that has not been the experience. I have very much enjoyed making everyone's VTubers. I've gotten very attached to them all. Oh dear. You got the brown sauce? Heck yeah, delicious. I haven't had... The thing is, I'm the only person. So I'm the only person in my household that likes brown sauce. So we don't have any in the fridge or anything. But whenever we're at like a pub or something, it's always really nice to be like, I'm gonna get myself some of the brown sauce. It's been a long time, I deserve this. Actually, yeah, I could just do it like... Because you're not gonna see that point anyway. There we go. Wow. Awesome. Wait, mama, yee! Yeah, you get really attached to them. Like, again, I've always kind of been attached to my models, but like, because I've been spending, I guess, a lot more time on the commission models and like the fan art ones, because a lot of the fan art ones were ones I was just making for fun, and I didn't want anyone to feel a pressure with them, because they were just for fun, right? But yeah, because I've been spending so much time on them, it's like, oh, it's so attached to them. Right, this one needs to go down in opacity just a little bit, like to there, I would say. Yeah, that's nice, like a little extra spike before we go over with all the hairs and such. Oh dear, you're fair, you're very, I am attached to everyone. Oh dear, which sauce for chips? I'm a curry sauce, I'm gravy. If like, I'm at a fish, if I'm like a chippy, I'd get gravy. I'm a gravy lady. I have had some disappointed gravy recently though, which honestly I like curry sauce, and again I probably would get curry sauce if I didn't think the gravy was any good. But I am normally a gravy main, to be honest. Oh dear. Would there be any light on this side? I feel like probably not actually, because it's further back. Or thanks for making me wholesome. Good afternoon. I hope we're doing well. We're discussing what you put on your chips. Oh my god, Queena!
Oh, Froggercraft 2 soup.
Froggercraft 2 soup. Thank you, and thank you so much for the heckin' 16 months. It's very kind of you. Look, go. A bean. A bean. Oh dear. Lots of hair. Lots of hair at the moment. You can take this off so you can get like a better idea of the vibe in general. A bean! It's a new bean! Oh dear. How am I gonna do this bit? Is it gonna be like... maybe. Maybe, but in 2 parts. Because that's gonna go over there. And then there'll be ones coming from in here. And then, yeah, I get you. I got it. I know what I was thinking. I do need to quickly do the... Oh, that's a stamp tool. I do need to quickly do the lines with the green, even though I really don't feel like... Well, no, it would hit the light. I just don't think it would hit the light very much, to be honest. Okay, we'll put it on top of this one then. There's gonna be a lot of layers before I combine them all, inevitably. I guess it'd be like that, and then like coming together up here. And then... Oh no, I think they need a little bit more curve on them. There you go, more like that. And then, yeah. And then another one, relatively close. Oh no, not that close. Oh, too close to the edge up the top. Yeah, I think it'd probably be about that, to be honest. And then just make sure I erase the edges of them. And then get that back up so I can look at how I need to make these a little less opaque. There you go. Okay, there's the first hairs are in. Heck yeah. Are you making those lines in your mouth? Yeah. Not my mouth, sorry. I don't know how I said it. Yeah, I'm making these lines in my mouth. That would be a skill. Every time I just reached, like, you know, what you can't, my Vtuber model is not showing you, is that every time I draw a line, I just put my mouth all over my mouse. And I just go, and that's how I draw. It's me, I'm the bean. It is, this is the fairy nest. They are the bean. I like how the little Joe looks like he's just here vibing. Yeah, he's just happy to help. He's just happy to be here. Oh, you can do a lurk, hawk. Have a lovely hawk. Have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. I haven't slept a lot. Please excuse me. Sitting there like, yay, mommy lets me help. Yeah, he's helping. He is helping. He helps just by being here.
Hey, mommy lets me help.
Yee, he does. You are helping just by being here. The moral support means a lot. Yeah. All right, the next ones I'm gonna draw once again with the mouse, just because I need a lot of them, and I need them to be quite close together. So I'm just going to pink, and then hopefully it remembers the color. Yes, it does. Wait, no, there you go. It does remember the color. I'm just not putting the right one in. And then we'll need to bend these a lot to get them exactly where we want them to go. Yeah, I don't bother doing these ones with mouse, to be honest, because it's just not worth it. Like, they're kind of a pain. Oh. So, yeah. There we go. But these ones also are a lot more, like, less random. They're meant to be more neat. And, oh. And get that there. And then we'll just move where the top of it goes to, so that it's like not overlapping it too much. Maybe get a bit closer. There you go. Yeah. So it looks like it's going away into a space. I like the level of detail you can have with this chibis. Oh my god, yeah, like it's this is the thing, is like I've been showing, I hope this is not in public, but Morigue's model was a really good example of this when we were drawing it, because Morigue's base was very, very simple, but then there was a lot that we added, and it's like, you can, because, how to put it, you can make elements bigger and smaller, right? Like, I, to be honest, have sized up the necklace a little bit, but you can make it bigger because it's a cartoony style, so it looks good. So, you know, you get a lot of detail in there. It's good. It's good. I was gonna say the line's so clean. Thank you. Moral support, Jelly. Heck yeah, he is my moral support. Oh dear. Also, Radio! Hello, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good afternoon. It's a good time because I'm zooming out and checking things at the moment, but we are drawing a very, very cute VTuber. This is a bust-up model for Fairy in chat. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing a lot more focus on the hair right now. The hair takes a really long time, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Oh dear. To be honest, this is... I'm really enjoying this as well because I don't know if you knew this, Fairy, but this is the color of my hair right now. Like, my hair is so close to the color of your VTuber's hair that when I've been drawing it, I've been using my own hair as like a reference. So like, you know, like half an hour ago, I put my hair in a bun so I could see the shape of the bun, and it's like perfect because it just happens to be that right now my hair is like a really dark foresty green. It's made it so much easier. Obviously, it's a complete coincidence. I promise I didn't like dye my hair for this VTuber commission, but it just has happened out that like it's just been very, very, very close, which has been really nice. It's been really nice. Oh dear. Like, oh, how would the color go here? Oh, easy. Let me just check. The color of the hair is one of the rare things I need to tell the designer. Oh yeah, because you said there's like an artist working on it for you right now, isn't there? Oh, to be honest, I really like it. For a more foresty character, having this color I think is lovely. Very much gives me like when you see like from poetry and stuff, like or Shakespeare, like Midsummer's Night's Dream and stuff like that. Because like a lot of their hairstyles are very neutral colored but still not natural, I guess would be like my interpretation of it at least. So this kind of works because it's like a very naturally color, but it's like obviously not a natural hair color, it's just a natural color. It works pretty well. Oh, that's my opinion. I think it works really well. This one's gonna be a half. There you go. Heck yeah! Look at the animals. I'm glad there are so many bits and bobs that swing around the movement. Really makes it feel more alive. Yeah, like that's why I think a lot of VTubers go for like more design heavy. Like not everyone, like I'm a little different because I've gone for a very simple model. I guess the more complicated part of my model, this part is the fact that it can change colors, which works because it's a simple model. But yeah, like a lot of VTubers will have really intense model designs and it makes a lot of sense. At least in my mind, it makes a lot of sense. So we want to rasterize, merge, and then I just want to check this one is, and there, so that I can go to, I think, not that one, not that one. Which one is it? I guess it would be called shape. Yeah, this one. And just delete those extra pieces, and then go in, but muted across. Oh, no. There you go, there you go. Get these bits like a little bit less, and then also at the very bottom and the very top, just erase those a little bit. We can go in with 100% for those ones because I really don't want them to be there, and the same there. There you go. All right, that's the first little floof of hair, and then we just need to get the other ones done. There we go. Ah dear. The original artist basically entirely chose the clothes. I can see that. So many ways to appear very static and less animated. Well, there's reasons for that. And like, there's a couple reasons. Sometimes, I always feel a bit awkward talking about it, to be honest, because like, I don't want to put the blame on anyone in particular. And I don't think you can really know unless you're either the person who commissioned it or the artist. But there's a few reasons, and you're not wrong. A lot of it comes down to your settings in, like, that's why I go through it with everyone, but the settings in VTube Studio, if you don't have those correctly, your VTuber will not move, or will not move very much. And then the other one would be, like, it depends. If the rigger hasn't, if you've got, like, a really, really complicated model, sometimes it's very hard to make it move a lot and look normal, whereas, like, my more simplified ones are, like, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. So it makes it a lot easier. So it depends. It could be, it's normally, I'd say, like a mixture of both, to be honest, but you're not wrong. She has pointy ears and very, very long hair. I don't know, but I've been like green since the beginning. Yeah, I think it works very well. Also, you have to excuse all these edges. I promise you don't see them. It's just, there's all this in the way. But I must look at the bun. All right, this bit is going to be going into here. So I suppose the way that I do it would be Let's do it over the top of this, just so I can see it really well. Oh, nice. Wrong color, wrong size. Nice. There we go, get that there. And get that back there. That's better. Oh dear. I don't think I ever picked the skirt idea. No? Oh, but you, yeah, heck yeah. I think it's theirs. I think it's great. I think it's really good. I adore Jelly, her ribbon and stuff. Oh, thank you. Do you prefer the book Hatchet or Lord of the Flies? Do I know Hatchet? I'm not sure. I mean, you'll have to tell me if it's worth reading. Lord of the Flies I know very well because I didn't study in school, but I was in a play of it. I did a lot of drama in school. I was a dramatic child. But one of the things, yeah, was Lord of the Flies. So I don't know that I don't know if I'm actually that familiar with the book. I'm very familiar with the play though. So I guess it's probably not that different from the book, if I had to guess. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like incredibly different. Yeah. But I did it. But then I have like fond memories of Lord of the Flies now. So is this unfair? Because I have very fond memories of Lord of the Flies because I did it as a play, right? So like, I might be very biased, but I really enjoyed Lord of the Flies because I did it as a play, and so it has good memories attached to it. But I guess take it with a hint of salt because I might be that. Wobbly flies, heck yeah. Oh my god, wait, I am behind, Jesus Christ. Also, Never, welcome on in, Nevermore, how are you doing? How was your stream? Oh my god, I've just been like, blub, 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 blub. I've been very, very behind. And Nup, welcome on in, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate radio. I've seen videos on Twitter today, so really dropped tweaking the parameters we give you too much there for a reason. Yes, but I also, I think, okay, so I'm very much a middle ground. I could see that becoming a problem. However, I do think it is the riggers, you know, if that's something where you think people might tweak it, like I go and give a video to every single person and explain what the parameters do, because if you don't tweak the parameters, it might not work for your setup. Does that make sense? So like, I have my camera right in front of me, but I look this way an awful lot. So I'm always looking this way because that's where my second monitor is. So I have my parameters tweaked so that when I look this way, I don't pin off into the distance. Because otherwise I would, because it's a hard neck turn. Excuse me. Also, get some good sleep. Yeah, I'll see you in 5.5 hours, George. I'm looking forward to it. To be honest, I'm not a fan of rigging of huge VTuber agency models. I do like them, and I think it's very good, and it's very hard. It's like hard work, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's not a style for everyone. How was your stream, Nevermore? I hope that it was good. I should actually zoom out and show you. We are making a VTuber for Fairy Nest right now. So I'm just, they're zooming in. We're just doing some of the hair details. So the hair takes quite a while because it's a lot of layers and like a lot of extra pieces and stuff. But we're just working on hair right now. So welcome to hair time while we get all of this hair in, because this VTuber has a lot of hair. I've seen that too, working with your rigger, because yeah, it's like, this is the thing, is like, you don't, this is my opinion, and obviously everyone's different, and this isn't to attack any other VTubers, but it is, in my experience, that you don't deliver the VTuber and then you're done. You know, people will probably have questions. The people might, again, like I've had people ask me like, I really like these two emotes, and I think I often like to have them together. How would you do that? And I'll explain how they set it up in VTube Studio. Like, you don't just drop people after you deliver it, because I don't think it looks good on you as the vigor, because, you know, people aren't using the model to the best of its ability. But I also just don't think it's very good customer service to like deliver and drop them. I don't like that. Personally, I think that would make me feel very, like, if it was my first model and my rigger delivered it and was like, and now I'm not helping you anymore, I'd be like, ah. But what if I have this problem? What if this, that, the other? So it's, yeah. I was working on, oh my god, it's Nevermore. I know some people that would absolutely love that. We actually have someone in chat sometimes called Queenie of Revere because they love it so much. Oh my god, they would love that. Yeah, guys, if you want to go check that out, highly recommend. Go check out Nevermore. I know some people here will absolutely love that. I love the models, but honestly, I've seen better rigging outside of the agencies. That's fair. Shy Lily's rigging, it's incredible, but Shy Lily is also a fantastic VTuber. So, and she's talked about this as well. She moves constantly. You know, when she's streaming, she is literally constantly moving. That's not entirely the model. That is her. She is a fantastic, like, I don't know how you'd put it, but as far as like a VTuber pilot goes, she is very, very good at it. She is literally non-stop moving to exaggerate every single movement in her model. She is a very, very talented streamer. So like, while the rigging is 10 out of 10, it's actually just a really perfect pairing of a really, really well rigged model as well as a VTuber who pilots it perfectly. Yeah, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's like a good. Oh god, yeah, the lean. I still, like, we've looked at this for a couple of days. I'll be honest, at this point, I've kind of given up. I have no idea how that happened. I'd be very curious to see if it ever happens again, but I've no idea. If it does ever happen again, Morigu, you can copy the folder from inside the VTube studio. So copy that folder where you've already done the editing, send it over, because I'll have like a little look through the settings and see if I can work out what it is, but only obviously if it happens again. Hatchet is about a boy flying to see his dad in Canada, but the plane crashes in a rain and has nothing to do with Hatchet. Oh, nice. I agree. Oh, you'll work with the rigger, I mean. Yeah, it's like both. I can post a picture if you want. Oh, yeah, no, let me send you a permit, or you can pop it in the Discord, either way. It should be permit never. There you go. You should have a permit. I think. I'm sorry, our permit's a bit funky at the moment, but I hope that works. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it. I'll try and find another way. Jenny love delivery tech support. Well, I think it's important, right? Thank you, Morika. I appreciate it. But like, I don't like just dropping people not having it. I think the whole thing when she's explaining how to do it, yeah, like if you want to, like, again, here's the thing. It's a personal choice thing. And like a lot of VTubers, especially like I've seen VTubers who do speedrunning and stuff like that, because I watch a lot of speedrunners, right? They don't move and they don't utilize the model that much, especially while they're playing the game, because it's like such a high level of concentration that they're doing to try and beat their world record or personal best and stuff like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'll be honest, you use your VTuber how you want to use your VTuber. If you're not going to be moving around a lot, if you're not doing that, if you just want to have like a VTuber as your face while you stream, there is literally no problem with that. It is your stream. I think the problem I have it with is when people attack artists and riggers for not doing like the level of quality of, say, like a model like Shy Lily, and being like, why I've paid all this money, why is it not looking like Shy Lily's rigging? And it's like, well, are you moving? No, I just sit still and I do my games. Well, that's why. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing the artist and the rigger for Shy Lily. Like, they have amazing artists and riggers, and their model is a beautiful model, 10 out of 10. But like, Lily is also deserving of credit for being able to pilot the model so well. Yeah. Oh dear. Also, how did Banana Boy? Oh my god, Banana has a home. There is Sweet Bean, and they wiggle. They wiggly. They're good boy. People were raging. Yeah, it should be with Not now, I think, if memory serves. I think Not has it. And people are raging like, she says that with a 10k model. Well, yeah, the model doesn't do everything though. Well, this is the thing, it's like, and a lot of people do spend like several £1,000 on their first model, and then they get confused because it's like, well, why isn't it moving like the other models that? But it's like, because you're not moving. It can only do what you set it up to do. And I do think there is some tweaking of the parameters. Talk to your rigger if that is the case, if you are looking to go through your parameters, because they can talk to you through the ones that you'll want to change. Like, I talk through a lot of the X, Y, and Z axis. Specifically, normally it's X and Y, because I talk to a lot of crafters. So crafting VTubers will look down a lot, which is not normally like a good setup for a VTuber when you're constantly looking down. It can be very difficult to have your eyes open, and also your model can look quite odd. So I talk people through, if I know they're going to be crafting, like, you know, this is how you do it. This is a good camera setup, and this is like kind of what you might want to do with your parameters, because otherwise you'll always be kind of hunched over and a bit odd looking. So have it so that the down is a bit less and the up is a bit more, kind of thing. But it's different person to person. Also, thank you for putting... Oh my god. Wait, how long did you say that's taken you? Surely that's a very long time. 19 hours. Yeah. Jesus, that's amazing. Heck. Imagine you're very excited about trying it out, that's why I've had to commission you, because you'll be visible with the model and that's nice to pilot. And he says it's all wobbly. Yeah, you little wobbly stuff. What do you mean pilot? So I have face tracking software through VTube Studio. That is what's capturing my face, that's what's capturing my movement, stuff like that, so that I move and wiggle on the screen. That's what I mean by pilot. Yeah. It's like, I am piloting a VTuber. The VTuber will not move. If I like decided that I was going to stream like this and I wasn't going to move at all and I was just going to be playing my video game and I was going to be sitting really nice and still and like doing stuff like that, my model wouldn't move because I'm not moving it. You have to physically move your model. And a lot of it comes down to like what you find easier. Like I will find like the as like an easier action to do. So I make sure that's nice and visible. Yeah. And I don't notice when I'm personally still. Yeah, I think if you are like, again, we'll talk through this with you with like probably like your personal model and stuff like that. There are things you can do to make your model move easier, and I do recommend them, but I don't rig them like that because otherwise, if you have like a wider setup, you could be all over the place. 19 hours, I've estimated 300. Oh my god, it's beautiful though. It is absolutely stunning. Obviously like it's a big commitment, but it looks really, really good. I should say as well, after doing that on stream, if you need to go take a break, if you need to look after yourself or anything, please do. Totally understand it. That's clearly a hell of a lot of work. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that's very impressive. Oh, dearie me. Hopefully my hand is attached to my arm by the time that it's done. Fingers crossed. I wonder what it looks like if I had a VTube at one point. If you're curious, anime, literally go on to, you can download VTube Studio for free, and there are free models already in it. So you can just play around with the models that already exist in VTube Studio. And I kind of recommend you to do that because you get like a vibe for how you want to move and what moves the VTuber in a way that you like and stuff like that. So yeah, like pop across, go on to like VTube Studio. Again, it's free on Steam, and you can play with the pre-built models, the models that are already in there. Yeah. You can have a little go with those. It'll also help you, to be fair, when you've got your own VTuber, because you'll already kind of have like a bit of a experience with the program, so you won't be coming in completely blind. Yeah. There you go. Pointillism. Yeah! I need to pick up my kid from school. Oh, bless you. Yeah, no, go. Honestly, you're fine. Go look after yourself. Do the stuff you need to do. It was lovely to see you, and again, thank you so much for the raid, but yeah, take care of yourself. Oh dear. Marge, where did they go? There they went. Got them. I want this one. So first of all, grab all of these and delete that. And then we need to do the outside. And do the same thing and delete that. There we go. Now they won't show through, but we've got the starters of something here. Heck yeah. Ah, it's wild. It is wild. It's clearly a lot of hecking work and commitment, but it does look fantastic. Do you remember in school where they made you do pointillism, and I feel like they put a whole generation off pointillism because the way that the school did it made it so tedious and hard that it was like, yeah, I'm never going to want to do this. Thanks, school. Thanks for letting me know that this was a skill that I didn't want to do. Whereas now as an adult, I'm like, well, maybe I would have enjoyed it if only school didn't scare me off it so badly. Jeez. Like, maybe me and pointillism could have been friends if school didn't scare me off it. Heck. True, if I could try my laptop. Yeah, because your laptop does it. If it has a webcam, you can literally just use the webcam from your laptop. You don't have to, like, move or change anything. I mean, that's what I did before because I got into VTubing stuff, like, I want to say 2 years ago, maybe just a little more than 2 years ago. But it was, like, around that time. And like the first things I was doing was like just messing around with the models that were already in VTube Studio and like seeing how they moved, and like honestly, really fun. I had a really, really fun time just like messing around with those models. It's just fun. Yeah, it's just really fun. I had a really fun time, and I recommend it to everyone just to get like a little bit of a handle on the program, because it is a little different to like, I guess, the sort of stuff you'd normally use. You're using it for a very different function and stuff. So yeah. Worth giving it a little practice. Oh, actually, wait 2 seconds. I see that. There you go. I just kind of want to start bringing it in this way a little bit. Oh, actually, it would be no. That's wrong. That's wrong. Because then, yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. Don't worry. I've worked it out. Yep, that was like that. Yeah. And then, yes, that's more it. Not that anyone really understands. Like, like I'm saying, like that's more it, as if you guys can see it to my brain and you know the plans. That is more it. Because I would like to start doing them like here. And this one actually will need to just do that a little bit. What? There you go. Oh, Anime, while you're here, have you kept up with Honkai Star Rail or nah? I can tell you very confidently that I have. I now have another 5-star character. I'm still not I've still paid no money, I promise. I've been very, very good at like not spending any money on this game. But yep, I have another 5-star character. And actually no, I don't like that one. We're gonna delete that one, that's no. And I think I finished the first part of the story. Maybe? I've gotten very addicted to it. Anyone who's not aware, hello, hi. I'm very addicted to Honkai Star Rail right now. I'm really enjoying it. There we go, that's kind of more what I wanted. A swishy swishy. Heck yeah. Do I want to leave that bit blank or do I want to put one over the top? I maybe want to put one over the top. Across there. Sure, why not? Oh, no. And then do one like across there. Yeah, there we go. That's a good swirly. Oh dear, a little bit. Going to the first planet, heck yeah. Honkai. Yeah, but it's like, you know what though? It could be Honkai like that. That would be fine as well. And a lot easier to play on phone than Genshin. Oh, is it? Heck yeah. I've been playing for like really long periods of time, maybe is what it is. So like my phone's been heating up. It's been like, Jelly, stop this. This is too much. Is that all of them? Let's just rasterize those layers and merge them. Yeah, there we go. And then we need to do the same thing as before where we make sure that they're not kind of in the black parts. So get that, delete that from there, and then we do the same thing with the outside. Although this one doesn't really touch the outside, I'll still do it, just in case. There we go. And then we would want to erase it quite a lot. Quite a lot, actually, yeah, from in here at least. Can't see where all of the ends are going to. And then just... I think just like a, oh no, maybe have it at like a lower opacity for a bit, but I just kind of feel like no, actually it was fine there. There you go. Got a nice swirly hair now. A good swirly bun. The only thing is it feels a little bit like I need it to be a little bit further back. Yeah, maybe more like that. Okay, put that back in. Heck yeah. That's a swirly bun right there. Nice. Oh dear, I'm surprised I can have both games on the phone. Oh my god. I'm actually kind of surprised. I mean, I'm happy for you, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of surprised as well. But I guess phones are coming a long way, huh? Look at that. Hell yeah, that's a full bun right there. It definitely looks a lot better with the extra line shading and like hair bits. Than the other side, which is just like a blob. Oh dear. All right, we need still this bit. So these are like two little hair flicks off to the side. I will maybe, I'll call this bun R right now, just so that it is named, because obviously that bit is technically finished. But I think before adding them in, I'm just gonna get these bits done. Thank you for the hick. I appreciate it, goat. Oh dear. Yeah, these are really small little flicks. I just wanted to have some bits where I could do some like proper big physics on them, and like these are ideal for big physics. What I will probably do though is I might, rather than doing like, what you call it, like the spikes, I might just have it that it is a little bit lighter at the edge, because I just don't think the spikes would make a lot of sense in this case. It's such a small piece. And then just, oh, I realize I put this straight onto the back, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Because if I let's put that back on, yes. And then just go a little bit bigger. Like so. Yeah, that's cool. And then we'll put some lines across it. I just don't think it needs as much, to be honest. Thank you for making me normal. I appreciate it. Alright, I might also actually, which I don't normally do, I might draw the lines in, because again, it's so small. They're just, I don't think I'll be able to get the accuracy I want otherwise. Like, just... There you go. No, I'd rather have them close together at that end, and then, yeah. But maybe not that close. Sometimes I think I know what I want, but then I do it and it's like, yeah, no, that wasn't actually what I wanted. Yeah, something like that. And then what we'll do is just do that. Go to there. And then... like so. Get them a little bit more oh, actually also get them invisible from the other end because they wouldn't be visible there. Nice. It's like very small, but then it's also a very, very small piece. Like, you wouldn't, I guess you wouldn't expect it to be a lot more detailed than that. That's about right. I could probably also just duplicate that one because again, they're so small and you barely see the other one. Yeah. Like, that is in fact what the other piece looks like. And put this one in there. Yep, I mean, the only thing is, it's more to do with where I placed it the first time. I think I would like it just a little higher up. There you go, more like that. And then that means, wait, what is this? That's, oh wait, I only did one of them, okay. Ignore that for now. I didn't realize I hadn't merged these layers together. Try that again. There we go. And I think I just want it about there. I know it's not exactly where the other one was. I'm okay with that. I just wanted a bit more behind. But then it's like it needs to unwarp a little bit like that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yuki, welcome on in. Yeah, don't worry. I started really late today. So I'm live a lot longer than I usually am. I hope you're doing well. This will be bun flick 1 R bun flick flick 2 R, and then we need to duplicate all that across to the other side, and then we'll have both our buns. There we go. I'll zoom out and just, oh no, don't go down. I'll zoom out in just a second is what I was going to say and show you this is going to be like a bust up model. But I am just going to move these across very, very slowly first. Also, King Duck, good afternoon. I hope you're doing good. Welcome on in. I'm doing well. I'm worried about my garden because it stormed really hard last night. I'm checking everything is where it should be. Heck yeah. To be fair, most plants are pretty sturdy to storms if you do regularly, or at least like semi-regularly get storms in the area. I feel like for the most part, plants are pretty good. Oh dear. Yeah, welcome on in. This is a model for Fairy Nest, a bust up model of their character. So I'm just getting the buns in place for. There we go. Look at that. It's pretty heckin' cute. Although a lot of the hair is lacking in a bit of detail right now, but slowly but surely we are adding the hair detail. It just takes a really long time. You can kind of tell, I think, just based on the, what do you call it? The lines and stuff. But it's very heckin' cute. So cute, yee! I think so too. Yeah, I very much like, again, I'll keep saying it. I've been really lucky with the people that have commissioned me. All of their art has been really, really fun to draw. So yeah, it's I've been very, very fortunate in that I so far have not had a single project that I have not been excited about. So that's been really good. Right, put that into the group one really quickly just so that it's, oh, it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be at the top. Might need to fix that. But just so that it's very easy to make it all invisible. And wiggle all this down to, where is it? To there. There you go. Cool. It's just so I can quickly get rid of all the bits we've already drawn. So in this case, like this. Don't mind the other side. Oh, actually though, do I need that anymore? I might not need this side anymore, right? Oh no, it's still got the back of the head in there. Okay, I'll keep it for now. As soon as I can get rid of that, I will. But for now, we'll have to keep it. Plan to commission you too. I gotta get the Mons. Oh, I had some, but I had... Oh, yeah. No, honestly, very, very fair. And I completely agree. You clearly have your priorities in the right place. It's always... It's like a luxury thing. So it's like making sure that everything else is sorted first. No, very, very fair. I'm excited for one day when I can see it. But for now, yeah, you gotta look after yourself. And your family. Oh, where's my... There you are. Sorry, excuse me. I've clearly been clicking capital letters somehow. Okay, get that in there, but then do a really, really big one. Really, really big one. This one's not going to probably have any highlight on it, to be honest, because it just wouldn't make sense for it to have any highlight on it. So instead, we'll be working specifically with no highlights, just with darker parts. And get that under there. And if I do this, I should be able to find out exactly where I need to go to. It'll be to about there. Okay, and then I might just a little bit erase that bit. Yeah, but that's about that, I think. Cool, so yeah, the rest of it can be this darker color. I know it looks a bit unaesthetic, but like, yeah. The only thing I might do is, just in case any of this bit does show through, I might just make that bit brown. Well, not brown, but less dark. Just in case it ever shows. Not that it really should, but... Although, maybe I could do the outline a little bit. There you go. Oh. On this layer, thank you. There you go. Oh, I got the wrong color, that's why. It wasn't even that I was on the wrong layer. Well, I mean, I was on the wrong layer, but that's not what it was. That's not the reason it wasn't working. The reason it wasn't working was me being silly. There you go. That should be fine. It's gonna look really weird, but because you barely see it, that's gonna be okay. Kitties come first. Always, always. Also, Radio, welcome on back. I'm halfway to saving up. I'm very excited to see both your designs then. I mean, obviously, you could always share the design with me, even if you're not commissioning me or anything. I'd still listen. Oh dear, but I also completely understand if they need to be kept secret. Because obviously that's the case with a lot of VTuber stuff. Gotta be secret until the big reveal. And then put that down to a 4. And make it the right color, which is this one. And then we'll just do some lines. So, and one there. That's a bit high. I had an idea there, but that might not have been the best execution. There you go, just get that a little lower. Nice, nice. Ah, dear. Oh yeah, you did. I've seen yours. Yeah, I know that I like your design already. Yeah. Oh dear, true. I remember. There we go. Ah dear. I mean, if you see like, oh, it's like that kind of one. Yeah, you did say, didn't you? Because it's gonna be like a skeleton. Heck yeah. Alright, really quickly. Okay, probably need a few more. I was like, I don't want to do too many. Actually, I could probably duplicate this layer. Oh, did I duplicate the layer that had nothing on it? Oh, I'm stupid. There you go. Duplicate this layer. Just to make it look a little bit more busy with hair. Like so. And maybe duplicate this one. There you go. Cool. And this one. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. I should check them before I'm doing it, huh? This was the one I was thinking of. There you go. Nice. Skilly boy. Heck yeah. All right. I think that's probably okay. What we'll do is we'll merge those and start making them a little more subtle. almost said less subtle. That's not what I meant. Oh, wait. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Yes. I didn't rasterize my layers first, so here I had this spiky thing. There you go. Nice. And a little bigger. And a bit bigger there. But then also have the opacity at 100 because I need to get rid of it from there. Need to get rid of it from there. It does technically need to go from there. There we go. So it's going to be quite subtle. And it's the back of the head. You don't want it to be that intense. You don't want to draw attention. There you go. Nice. Nice, Skelly boy. I jinxed you. No, you're fine. You did not jinx me. That one's important. That one's... I'm trying to work out which are the important layers. That's an important layer. Let's merge those together and then duplicate the layer and edit. I haven't decided whether I think I want these to be merged together, which is why I haven't named them or anything. I think I'd like them to be the same layer just because it makes it a bit easier. Back at the head. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. There you go. And then, oh, actually, do I want this to be a bit more? Yeah, that'll do. And then merge. Yeah, I think it's pretty much in the middle. This is the back of head. And that now should mean I can get rid of that. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that's all the pieces that will be on top of the head because these pieces are behind. Heck yeah. Thinking of walking to the library to say they book I want to read. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, but it's raining. Ooh, yeah, that does make it harder. Look, I love the idea of walking to the library, but in the rain? Oh dear. Oh dear. I need to save it because I've done a lot of work. I will have to do the back of the hair. I don't know if it's worth doing the back of the hair or just making sure all the front is tidied up and stuff though. I say tidied up, I'm actually going to be messing it up, not tidying it up, but same difference, right? Basically, I just want to have some like hairs coming out of places. So if I go to this bun and I'll put it behind the bun, it should be a 10 and then 100% hardness, 100. There you go. And in black. And I can just have like some bits come out. Is that the same size? No, I think actually mine, I need it slightly bigger, don't I? Maybe it's 15. Yeah, that looks like the right size. Okay. So the reason I'm doing these as a separate layer is because they'll bounce slightly differently to the whole bun. So I don't want them to warp and bounce with the bun because it would look a bit odd. Because generally, like, the little hairs go a little different. You're heckin' bored? Oh, I know. I'm sorry to hear that. We were talking about this earlier, but you could doodle in your books. And then you'll get told off, probably, to be honest. I always got told off for doodling in my books. But look at me now. Now I'm an artist. So, who really had the last laugh? Hmm? Like so. Boing boing. And then maybe an extra one here. Get some doodle. Oh, Jelly, I'm so sorry. Did we come up with these same ideas? Like, just doodle. They'll probably have a go at you. But then you can tell them that you're going to become a professional artist. And then, like, honestly, what do you say to that? You have to let me doodle because I'm following my dreams as a professional artist. Oh, dear. Extra hair bun R1. I'm going to steal this because I'm going to need this a few times. Because these are all separate layers. 2, 3. There we go. Those are the little layers there. I did want some on the back of the head. Well, but I'll do all the little ones first. Get them looking a little more fuzzy. I think this one needs at least one. So let's add this in. Some of these will need shadows. I don't think any of these do though, because they're not in the right place for a shadow. I kind of want this as one piece. 2 seconds. I just want to go 1. There you go. That's one hair there. And that is fringe to our extra hair. Go. All these little hairs, all these teeny tiny hairs that need to like not look too symmetrical, but also not look wrong. I'm gonna do the back of the head, I guess. So this was going to have a, what would it be? Would it be in one layer or two? Let me get rid of the bun. Looks very odd without the bun now. I guess it'd be like a... Nah, it'd be from the center, wouldn't it? Have to be. I don't know if that's quite neat enough, but... Oh dear. Cut one line. Please, one line. It's all I ask for. Oh, that might be it. That might be the blessed line. There you go. And on the other side. God, the blessed line is hard. Could also have like a flick. That might be a bit too messy though. Okay, there's one. Problem is with this one I wanted two. God, I'm making... Ah! Okay, one blessed line. Done. Can we do a second? Oh, we can. We can. That is a second blessed line. Heck yeah. Might just get cool. I can't endorse that. But it's also, you live your life. Back of hair extra. Oh, what would it be? Extra. I'll just do back of hair extra one. Or there we go. Back of hair extras. Nice. And then we got bun. And then we got bun. Okay, and then we need to do the other bun. I'm almost maybe thinking that having that background there is making my head a little confused. Because I can see the, like, that bit. I would have to get rid of a couple, though, to not see that. I don't know where the second one is. I think it's right at the bottom, right? Yeah. Just so I'm not getting confused. Don't worry about the body and stuff. It just is helping me not see where the ones were before, because the ones before were symmetrical, and I don't want this to be symmetrical. So... Ah, dear. I'm going to remove that just for now, so that because I think that's one of the things, accidentally being symmetrical. God, it's the bane of my life. I mean, I'm sure that I'm not alone with that one in particular, but oh my god. It is such a pain when you're trying to do something that's like definitely not symmetrical and it just keeps looking more symmetrical. I think it's because symmetry is like one of those things that's just like hot-wired into your brains to do. Oh, no. Let me look at them. Yeah, no, that it's still kind of symmetrical. God damn it! So I've got one there already. Let's have the first one be there then. And then if I do one there and then maybe like one underneath. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That is then, what did I call them before? Because I will probably call them the same thing again. Bun extra hair, there you go. I'll call it bun extra hair L1 and L2. There's only two on this side. We're also being very good at naming all of our layers, by the way. I know it's like a real pat on the back because I've done that, but I will pat myself on the back because I'm so bad at naming all the layers early on, and I normally have to go back and do it all. I might... Which bits will need... I think it's only these two that need a transparent layer, which means the hair flick and the shadow can go to the top. And then Extra hair. I don't think any of this will be transparent. I don't think. Which means I think... Oh, it's difficult. This is... So basically, how to explain this? There is a transparent layer. So if I got rid of this one, you can see there's like a transparent layer on top of it. So the not transparent layer actually needs to go back with everything else. So I'll need to put them into slightly different groups. So I need fringe 1L, but specifically fringe 1L transparent. But does fringe 1L not have transparent? That one does. But not this one? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, 2 seconds. Oh, it doesn't have a shadow either now that I look at it. I must have just forgotten to do this one. That's okay. Duplicate the layer. This will be transparent. And then we'll grab everything here. There we go. And do the shadow. I didn't realize it didn't have one. But I guess that's kind of why you spend a long time with these things. Making sure you catch out all the mistakes that I am making. There we go. Although to be fair, not having a shadow layer is honestly not that bad. As far as mistakes go, it's very easy to solve. I can just give them a shadow. This will be fringe 1L shadow. And okay, there we go. Right, now we have the transparent one, which, what did I have the other transparent one at? 55%. Okay, we'll do the same thing with this then. Put it to 55%. There you go. And then this one can go much, much higher, because we can have it here. And then what other transparent pieces do we have? I'm sure I saw another one a second ago. They're the extra pieces. There it is. Oh wait, no, it's not there. No, these are the pieces underneath. These are the pieces. There you go. Okay, cool. Let's get that one, bring it all the way up. But underneath that one. Don't worry about this because I will have them clipped eventually so that you don't see them through each other, but it will look a bit odd for now in Photoshop. And then there should be another one. This one. So if we get all the transparent layers together, and we'll have these as the top layer hair. And then these will technically be the middle layer of hair, so that's what I'll call them. Is middle layer hair. And middle layer hair needs to go behind the eyes. If I grab that here, there you go. It means you can slightly see the eyes at the edge. I don't know if I've got the transparency quite right just yet, but it's there, it's there. It just means you can see the whole eyes because they have like nice lashes and stuff. What I might do is get the top layer of hair out of that group because that group is no longer useful. There you go. We also don't need, oh no, we'll keep the mouth test for now because that helps me remember which one I need. I do think having these a little lower transparency might not be a bad call. Because the eyes are quite dark, so maybe if I put it to 15. Yep, I know, you're angry. I know, I know. Okay, there you go. Very angry. Okay. You can kind of see it through, but I'll clip it so that you can't eventually. That's better. It's still... Is that too much, maybe? Have I gone too far? Maybe like 35 is a good... Okay, it's gonna make lots of angry noises again. Don't mind this. Don't mind it, don't mind it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's angry, but it's fine. There we go. Literally place to hold my book. I want... Oh, so you get it after someone returns it? Aw, heckin' sweet. That's really nice. Oh, you know what I never did? I never added an extra bit onto this one. Does it need it? I wouldn't say it needs it, but it might not be a bad call. Okay, where's my middle hair? There it is. It is... I need this one. And I need to go in here and draw just a little extra hair poking out so that it's not... Oh, that's a big brush. There you go. Just so it's not completely without any little wispy hairs. Something like that, I'd say. Yeah. And then this can be... What did I call them before? I'm just going to double check. There it is. It's fringe to L extra hair. There you go. And they won't need a shadow because... No, I don't think they will, because the shadow would come inward, so you wouldn't really see it anyway. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright. That is a lot of hair done so far. How long did that take? That took hours. God. That's just, I'd already done like a fair amount of it off stream already. Oh well, I did think if we were going to tackle the hair that it would take a while. Excuse me. Oh, you can kind of see the eyeshadow as well. Heck yeah. Okay. Obviously the hair will switch side to side, so it's likely that you'll see more of the hair. Like at times, like my hair covers my eye quite a lot of the time, but not all the time. Like you can, and sometimes more than others. A lot of people hate that. Oh, can I tell you, I saw a thread on Twitter about people talking about how much they hate, like, when people do this transparent thing with the hair so that you can see the eyes through it, and I was like... I didn't realize it was that. Like, I knew flesh tooth was controversial, but I didn't realize the eye thing was controversial. Then again, I feel like on Twitter people are always looking for a reason to be mad, so maybe it's just that. The only thing I can kind of think of that's kind of annoying me a little bit is the shadow for this. Kind of feels like it should go both ways a little bit, which doesn't really make a lot of sense honestly, but it feels like it should be going the... No, actually, I think it feels like it should just be going the other way. Yeah. Like it should be on the ear. Yeah. That makes more sense because the other ones are like the light is shining ahead of them, so these should be going outwards. That was annoying me. It's just Twitter. Yeah, it's just Twitter. I've seen a mod I absolutely love, but the eyebrows ticked me off so bad because they were like giant circles that overlap the hair, like mine. Or maybe they're like, I guess they're technically not giant circles, but mine are like blobs. And they overlap my hair. I guess because it's more cartoonish. I do normally have the eyebrows on the outside of the hair, even though logically I know it doesn't make any sense. It's like, it's a stylistic choice, I guess, rather than a logical choice. Yours makes sense though, and they move well, and it's different. You might like, whoa, 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 whoa. You have to be able to do your like smug, like, It's important. Oh dear. All right. Do we need to do anything more on like, so this piece of the hair, the reason I'm saying face level, this isn't face level, this is behind the face. I'm just working out if there's anything I'm missing on the face. 2 seconds. I'm going, you won't be able to see it, but I'm going to be looking at the reference really quickly. Make sure I don't have anything open that could show it. Trying to be very, very careful with this. I don't want to accidentally show it at all. Okay. Is there anything? I think it's the mouth is the only thing that I am like, that I can think of that I'm specifically missing. Would be the little mouth with the tooth. Should we do that next then? Let's get the mouth in. The mouth is really simple at this point because most of the more complicated stuff with the mouth is the rigging. The rigging is where it gets like a bit like, ah! But this bit is not too bad. So they're gonna have like the kind of like, similar to me. I can do a smile, like, But when I'm neutral, my face is like butt face. Like this. They're gonna be having the same thing as me with that. Which I like drawing those. So they're a little less serious and a little more goofy, and I like that. So their neutral face is going to be a bit more like this. What I'll do is, Actually, I could draw the tooth quickly first, couldn't I? So if I go in here, let's draw, because the tooth will be a separate layer. Only a little tooth. There we go. And that tooth is going to want to be white, or nearly white, probably not quite white. There you go. Oh, that's very close to their skin color though. It's the only thing. But I think it's okay. Okay. We'll merge this for tooth. There we go. Put that to 30 for the mouth. And then we're gonna draw like a relatively, oh, that's white. I'm gonna draw like a relatively neutral. And then we'll move it to the center and copy it across so that it's like, probably like that, honestly. And if I take, actually wait, I could just duplicate the layer. What am I doing? Where's my brain gone, honestly? It's just disappeared. Edit, transform, flip horizontal, and nope. Nope. This one. Okay. I'll just do it manually then, so that you don't be grumpy with me. And then we'll merge these two together and just make sure they're in the center. I think it's a little off right now. Let me zoom out. Oh. Oh. Like a little tooth. Alright. Alright. Oh, okay. We'll call this mouth upper, and then I need to duplicate the layer for mouth lower. I will keep the tooth as a separate layer just because, you know, I don't want to warp it by accident. I love the single tooth. I love the single tooth as well. The little tooth. Oh my god. Can you imagine as well? Because she's going to have like, so she's going to have quite a few really big eye expressions was the plan. So like if we go into the eye, I just get rid of this really quickly. It's going to have these really big eyes all the time. And like the big, ignore the fact that there's a second eye right now, but like the big eye with the tooth. Well, I don't have tufts either. I don't know. None of us have tufts. She's the first one with tufts. Like, the sparkly eye with the little tuft. Very heckin' cute. I'll put it back to standard because obviously that's what the other eye is at. Okay, okay. Oh wait, should I just close this hair folder? I think I probably should because it's huge. There you go. Close that hair folder and then back to mouth upper and lower. So what we're going to quickly do is just remove that and remove the base blush. This just gives me the base face color. And we're going to do this, get rid of that. And it's just going to look really odd for a moment, but don't worry about it. And we're just going to draw in the bottom of the mouth. So I'm going to say draw like this. And just fill that space in, and then what we'll do is get that a bit smaller. And just go in a little bit more with that. Shape the edges nicely. Or maybe more like that. Yeah, maybe more like that. Shape the edges nicely, but maybe more like that. And on the other side, actually I could probably copy it across, so if I get one side in a way that I like it, that might be okay. Just go really small as well, but just blur the edges around there a little bit. Not too close to the mouth, but like around here a little bit. Just do a little blurry on there. There we go. Okay. I think that should work as the bottom of the mouth. Let's just copy that across. Edit, transform, flip horizontal, and bing, boom, 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 boom. What I'll do is really quickly just delete the rest of it because otherwise I can't see where I'm going. There you go. And this one, then come in through there. Okay, there you go. That's a little lower mouth. I think that should be okay. I hope that's okay. Kind of a... The only thing that I bet... It might be worth just redrawing the lower mouth a little bit. Also, let me get rid of the base, because I can see that's still there. Get rid of that. It might be worth me drawing it a little flatter, just because the bottom of the mouth won't warp the same way as the top. If I go to 30, and again, just go back to here, it might actually be worth me drawing it. I don't want it to show up too much underneath the other mouth, but if I... Oops, wrong colour. If I grab that, and instead of following the other mouth, just like, I guess do a straight line. Can you see that? Maybe if I move it up a bit, you won't see it. Might need to be rotated a little as well, because I don't think it's the straightest line in the world. How about now? Can you see it now? Only above. Hey, nice. Okay, that'll work then. So this is gonna seem like a really stupid process that I'm doing right now. It's basically just because... Whoa. Oh, wrong one. It's basically because... What do you call it? The way that these VTuber models work, with the bottom of the mouth, it goes a lot more than the top. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna get rid of this, and then I have that. Yeah, you won't be able to see it once I put the upper one in. Hey, so where can I ask you to make a VTube model? If you're curious, you're gonna wanna do !comms, and that has the forms. If you wanna see my portfolio, Nightbot just posted a link. And if you want like all of the information, it's in the Discord, which is !Discord. I think... I think I'm okay with that. I think... Oh, the only thing was... Sorry, I'm going to just double check. I think she has yeah, she has like a little bit of lipstick on. Might be worth putting just a little bit of a blush underneath the lip. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And then grab that-ish. It might be worth just doing like a little bit of a blush underneath. As like a mild indication of lips, because it does look like she has maybe some lips. Yes, I know you're angry with me. I don't know if that's going to be too much, is my only thought. Not that it helps with the face just not being there, you know? Oh, also I've just noticed these are in the wrong layer. Get this, and this, and this, and this, and just drag that under there. There you go. That's better. What a bit of now, you're cool! GTD, oh that's cool, you're fine. Take care of yourself, both of you, anime and radio, take care. Thank you so much for popping by. I hope if you're watching Eurovision later that you have a good time. Okay, so then... I mean, we could do it, We've got it there for now, and I'm not... If I... Ah, you can kind of see it still as a thing. I could move the whole thing up though. Yeah, that might be the solution there. Because I don't want it to be sad, so that might be the for now solution. I then do the same thing again, just to minimize all that. We'll keep the tooth, and we'll do this underneath the tooth, I think, which will be the skin again, and basically just, oh, that's a, And And then just, wow! And then we'll neaten that up in a sec. Get all that space covered, all that space covered. And then we'll erase it a bit. The edge. There you go. Avoid any harsh lines. And oh, okay. I think the only thing would be then is if I want to do any kind of lipstick. Which I think I do. Maybe. I think. If I add a layer onto that, God, none of these layers are named and it's getting very confusing, but that's okay. And then if I put the hardness all the way down, I just do like a... difficult, huh? I guess maybe a bit smaller and just bring it to the side. I don't think it works on the top lip. Maybe that's just me, but I kind of like it on just the bottom lip. God, this is going to be another thing where I'm going to get destroyed on Twitter. People are like, I don't like it when people do lipstick, but only on the bottom lip. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please bear with me and my silly stylistic choices. I just like it on the bottom. That would then be the bottom of the mouth. And then this... Oh, did I... Shoot. Oh, no, that is correct. Because that is... Yes. So this and... Oh, wait, how's this gonna... Oh, it should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Okay, so we have mouth upper, tooth, mouth lower, and then we'll need back of mouth with tongue. Okay. I just removed the face base again. What I would like is like a nice dark, but maybe slightly more pinky. More red than that, though. A nice dark colour for the back of the mouth. And needs to be, yeah, on this layer. For the mouth. And this can go, I suppose, about here. Now if I remove that, there you go. A back of the mouth. It is that simple. Now there is like a little weird here. I think that's to do with the shadow? No, is it the... Oh, it's the blush? Oh, wait, I wanna edit that edge there. I don't know how big it is, but that's... No, stop that. Stop being a weird, craggly edge. None of that. Okay. Not that it really matters, I guess, but still, no, none of that. Shade, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We are just making a VTube model for Fairy Nest. Let me just get the tongue in really quickly. And the way that you want to do a tongue is really, really big. And I need a new layer. And then do like a... Oh, that's maybe not big enough. A bit bigger than that. There you go. And... just gonna do this until I'm happy with it. That's a better shape. And then, because it will never escape the mouth, we can go into the mouth and do this. And then there. The tongue can still move in the mouth. It's like, it won't go higher than that probably, so it'll just go down. And there's tongue, and then this is back of mouth. And then if we go bong, 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 then this can all be mouth. Ah, dear. Just do I want to wait for foods? Lovely. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. We're making a VTuber at the moment for Fairy Nest, and look at it. We've been working mainly on hair today, to be honest, but I do think the hair is looking pretty snazzy. I think it's very cute. And they've got really big eyes, and they've got this little tuft, and I love it. I love it. Right, we have got a more excited blush. I don't know if I'd need any more than that, though, because it's not like a heart eyes emote. It's more like a I'm excited kind of emote, so I feel like any more than that might be a bit much. But yee, I feel like for a head, that's not bad. Like, just... Oh, no, wait, put that back in. I was gonna say, for reference, this is where we started. This is where we're at. So, like, we've done quite a lot. The face feels a little... I might want to shade it a bit more heavily is my thought. If I go into where the shading is, face shading. The face shading does already do quite a lot for it, to be fair. I'm just feeling like it maybe needs a little bit more. There is a darker shading color I could do. If I grab the face base and go into the shading layer and just see if we can add like a little bit more. Oh, yeah, not like that though. Because all of that would be in shade. And I feel like from the top as well, there'd be a bit more. Where's the middle? Where's middle ground? There's middle ground. I'm not sure if it's too brown, if it needs to be more pinky. But then I kind of like actually that it's a bit darker around the edges like that, and then it's more pinky near the blush, because that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. Where's the hair really quickly? Because I have a feeling the ears are going to be the wrong color. They are, aren't they? Not that you're going to really be able to tell, because obviously there's so many layers over the top, but I would rather make sure that the ears are the correct color. They are way too bright right now. And it makes sense that they'd be bright around the outside, but not quite so much. So let's just do a little bit of this. Smaller. No, not quite. Not quite. Eyedropper there. Actually, if I do that, I can just erase it afterwards, which will work just fine. I think I'd want more of the pinkier color as well in the ear. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then what we need to do is just quickly go around the edge and erase. Oh, not that much. Probably a little big, huh? And oh no, not there either. And then that fits so it joins nice and smoothly, even if the ears move. Yeah, it's a bit better. What I'll do then is I'll just duplicate that layer and just call it ear L. I do want the ears to be quite bright, to be honest, because again, like, they poke out. And I want them to be flicky. But they're too light right now. So let's just... Still seems a little bit much. I probably put more shading on one side of the face than the other again, didn't I? If I take that one and do that? Yeah, okay, that's a bit closer. And then I can just, once again, erase that lovely, beautiful, craggly edge. That'll do. You'll never see the thing, but it makes more logical sense they'd be about the same colour. Okay. Have that as ear L. Delete the other ear L, which would have been like that before. And put the hair back on again. There we go. They're still nice and bright now. Oh, that's great. Thank you. And then we have our top layer. There we go. Okay. Okay. It's all coming together. Let's just save really quickly. I just want to have a quick look at the reference to make sure that I have not strayed too far from the beaten track. No, I do think that looks about right. There is another piece of hair that I probably do need to tackle quickly, so I might do that next, which is the bit that drapes down onto the shoulder. Just before we move on to the body, I think it'd be worth getting all the hair done while I'm still like in engaged hair mode. Getting all the hair done early might not be a bad call. All right. Let's go in here. I would like actually, okay, wait, that's face, that's ears. This is all eye. What I want to remove is that. And I would also like to remove that. And I would also like to remove this. And maybe actually I want to remove everything. The eyes. Yes. Yes, I want to remove everything. That's okay. Better to know. And then we'll grab this with a little less tolerance. There we go. And start shading all of this in. Actually, it would probably be useful to have the middle layer of hair here a little bit. There we go. Just so I can kind of, and maybe the face base. Just so I can get an initial idea of where I want this shading to end, I guess. Okay, so it's from there. It's going to be, we'll draw it in at the bottom, but for the top bit at least it's there. Cool. Face base, no middle hair. That means all of this can be darker. There you go. And we'll draw the bits in at the bottom. So we'll do our little drawings to about there. There you go. It's just to make them a little bit more interesting. I don't think it's going to require any highlighting, to be fair. Doesn't seem kind of like that sort of hair. But we can have at least some darker areas. Like that. Yeah, yeah. And then go a little bigger. So. And start filling in all these bits. Yeah, I think this one will be kind of like the buns, where it just really doesn't have like a lot of extra stuff. Hawk! Welcome back. I'll show you, well, I can't show you where I'm at right now because I just removed all of her face. But in a second I can show you how far we've done. We've done a lot of work. It's been a very productive hair day at the very least. There we go. So now we can... Oh! No. You know what? I removed the face. I needed to. It was important. It has to happen. Every VTuber goes through the stage where they have to have their face removed, you know? Also, I just noticed something before I removed that. That there is a hole there. And that's unacceptable. Can't have that. Sorry. I don't even know how that's happened. Let me just... None of that. It's better. That's... Oh wait, did I do it on the wrong layer? It did. Shoot. Okay, well now I have to redo it again. God damn it. Yeah. Me being silly and putting stuff on the wrong layers. Could I? There you go. Just fill in that bit at the side. Okay, that's better. Right, back to erasing now. Not that it even matters that much because we literally erased that, but that's okay. I assume it's limited to the keys in the... There it is. That's how far we got. Yeah, I just removed it quickly because I'm working on one of the back pieces of hair. There's a maximum of rigging you can add to a single model. No. Yeah, no and yes. So, it's a little bit of a complicated answer there, Andrew. So first of all, it's like all done on different parameters. So, you know, for instance, I'll have this piece of hair here will have its left-right parameter, its up-down parameter, but then it will have its turning with the head X and Y parameter. It will have its, so the two wobble parameters and the XY, so that's 4 already. And then it will have one extra parameter for left-right hair wibble, and then hair wibble for like the little bit Y, so X and Y, so that's 6. Layers-wise, it's only 4 layers. So it's 4 layers that be rigged to the same 6 parameters. And you can make as many as you want. The thing is, if you have like too many parameters, it starts to lag your computer, I guess. But if you have a good PC, you probably won't notice that. So it's a balancing act, really. But I'd say a lot of things can be rigged to the same parameters. Like, you know, all of the little hairs for me will all be on the same X and Y for the little hair X and little hair Y. Because they all have the same weight, so they would all move at the same time. Yeah, sorry, it's a little bit of a complicated answer, but like that's kind of how it goes. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. It's easier to explain it while I'm rigging it, to be fair, because then I can show you what I mean, whereas just explaining it might be a little bit confusing sounding. Sorry. I do my best. Oh dear. I need the gray. Gray! There it is. And what layer is this? That's those. Good stuff. I'm just going to use my mouse for this because it's a really, really wobbly shape. That's just a bit easier. Just a bit easier like that. Could you imagine bringing each individual hair and someone said, yeah, I mean, a lot of VTubers, like the really big ones you'll see, they probably actually have something relatively similar to that, where their hair is cut into like so many pieces that they might as well be rigging the hairs individually on the head. Personally, I don't do that for these models because I don't think it would look very good. I think you do need to have like a relatively high detail model for that to work and look good. But, you know, people do. People do. I just don't think mine are more cartoonish, right? So it's like that level of detail would probably look a little out of place. So instead we rig like groups of hair more, like in a lot of groups of hair. I had to go more springy as well, which again is not super realistic, but it works for the style. Okay, there you go. Honestly, I always get so like concentraty when I'm doing stuff with like my mouse. There you go. And then put that one up to 100% just to quickly get it out of the edges. And then out there. There you go. Because at this point you will not see the hair because it is dark. You really don't see a lot of it on this one. Put a lot of effort for like, yeah. Okay, I do want to add like a little bit of extra shadow, so let's just add that in and go back to this one and go big and go. Add like a little bit around the edge. Well, not quite that much. Okay. Bring everything else back really quickly, just so that's sat with everything else. Yeah, I don't think that distracts too much from the rest of the hair, does it? I didn't want to put any highlights on it because I just don't think it would be highlighted. I think that's probably about... yeah, that's probably about what it would need to be. Yeah. And did I want any... no, I don't think this one will have any extra draping bits because that's more for the bits that would be attached in the bun, and that bit is not attached in the bun, so I think that's fine. Unless I wanted to. But for now, I think while I don't have the outfit drawn, best to keep that bit a bit more simple. So that is extra hair behind head. I don't have a better name for it than that. But if we bring this back really quickly, we can have the outfit come back in again because she's been without an outfit for a moment. I do just have this placed here so that you can see it because I don't really, you know, clearly so far today I've not needed to use it. But what I will do quickly is actually remove that so that she's a floating head now. There's a nice floating head because I would like to do some work on the back of the hair, which will be, oh, it's still a shape. Oh, there we go. This piece. So this piece will need a pretty big shadow from the top, to be honest. Like so. That should do that all right. If I then get rid of all of this again, sorry, literally brought it back for a second just to get rid of it again. There we go. So I can just start evening that out a little bit. I don't want to go too much further though. And then we'll go with a small one and start going around the outside. I'll do that on another layer. A bit bigger maybe, there you go. And just shade all that up. And then and across that. And then we'll probably want to have something going across it. If I bring the face, just the face base, yeah. If I had to say, it'd probably be hitting just underneath, so around there. We'll do like the line, I guess the glossy line like across that. I might, just for this piece in particular. I don't normally like drawing them like this because I think it can look a little mechanical, but because this one's so big, I might just cheat a little bit. Well, actually, I could have it... It might not be a bad call, actually, if I have it, like... Yeah, I could have it across like there, actually, and then have it on the other side as well. I might remove that one, but let's just go to curved pen tool. Remove that one, there you go. Have that more like there. And I need eyedropper this color for the fill, but also for the shape. There you go. There's very, very pointy edges. I like the slightly rounder pointy edges again, which is why I don't normally do this. But in this case, I think it's okay. And bring that one up there. Guess I still have to do quite a bit of work with it anyway. And like so. Whoop. Bring that one back in a little bit. And bring this one back in a bit. And delete that because I'd rather have it like that. And there you go. And just bim bum bim bum bim bum until they all look kind of good. And I want that one to come out and then this one to come in. Okay. Oh, click away from it. We'll rasterize the layer. Initially, I'm just going to erase it quite a bit, but we'll need a bit more than that. I think it'd be better to have the body in, so you can kind of see where I was with that. So if I bring that in, yeah. Okay. And God, it looks very cursed about all the extra stuff, huh? There we go. Bring all that back in again so it looks a little less cursed, and so that we can accurately get this color. This is not meant to be quite so bright. Probably around theirs, right? I'd say. Yeah. I think what would be a bit easier at this point as well is if I had all of this. Actually, no, it'd be all of this in a folder. Neck. Up. I'm not going to call it head because I probably put stuff in there that won't be the head. It'll be like extra stuff, but neck up I think will, yeah, gets rid of all that nice and easy. Ooh, God, it's very weird looking when you have it like with the green behind there. Okay, if I get rid of that and get rid of that quickly. Ooh, okay. We still have work to do here, but that's a good start. Let's first of all get some of the green hairs drawn in. Are a size 4. And they are in the same color, so I can just... And then... If it's a good line, like I actually quite like that. Oh, I don't like that line. I was gonna say, if it's a good line, I could actually just probably just Control-C, Control-V. And wiggle it across so I have some that can be really, really close to each other without having to worry that they're like not matching, because it is kind of hard to draw stuff that close to each other. There we go, and then I want to make sure that I'm drawing some of them though, because otherwise they're going to look too uniform. And it's hair. It's not meant to be uniform. I said I like that one, so duplicate the layer. Okay. And duplicate that layer. And we'll do that again for like a little 3 in a row kind of thing. And then keep going. Oh, that's a bit wobbly at the beginning there. Okay. Oh. Okay, I think that's fine. Where do I want to go to? I want to go to there. That then should be all of that. Good. Get that up. And just erase the edges. And then this should be a little lower, like that, I think. Again, if I bring the neck up back there, I can put it against those. I'm wondering if this is still a little bright, honestly. It might be more like that, and then this could be even lower. Just because it's at the back. That might be better. Okay, and then we have all the long ones, the really long ones. I just quickly zoom out a little bit. I'm not going to bother going the whole way up because I'm just going to erase them anyway, but I can go most of the way up. So if I go from like the center and work my way out to like here. 4. And the color is, I don't think here. Cancel, 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 cancel. Where's the color I want? There it is. Uh-oh. That one. There you go. Okay. Nice. And we are going to do a lot of duplicating layers here because otherwise this is going to be so much of a pain. Duplicate the layer again and have that come out to there, and then we'll do another one. And we could duplicate that layer. As you might have been able to guess at this point, I am going to do all of this and then like basically just cut it and paste it to the other side because I don't think you'll really be able to tell. Especially because the outsides are different. Go. And yeah, like that. And then get that one like there. Oh, not quite like that. That's not quite it. And then duplicate the layer. There you go. Wiggle that across. And I guess I'll have to do the side ones separately, so it might be worth getting all of these ones so that I can do the side ones in a second, because the side ones will have to be a little different since those aren't quite... Oh, are they symmetrical? I didn't think they were, but now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, maybe it is. I guess I could risk it. I could always do them a little long and then just delete them later, couldn't I? There you go. And like so, and there. And I might duplicate that one, so I have the extra little one. There we go. Okay. I mean, this seems alright. Got a lot to go. Okay. Merge all of those. Duplicate the layer. Oh no, wait, no. Rasterize them first. Then merge all the layers. And then duplicate the layer. Okay, and then edit, transform, flip horizontal. And then, because I don't want to try and grab this, I'm just going to free transform it and be like, all the way to the other side, and then just wiggle it into place. Like there, I think. Right? Oh, like there you go. And then, which one is it that I'm missing? Oh, this one and this one needs to merge. And then duplicate that layer. We'll do the same thing, which edit, transform, flip horizontal, and move that across to there. There you go. And then with this one and this one, we'll just merge those together. We'll want to get a pretty, oh no, that's not quite, pretty big eraser. Maybe not quite so big. Like straight up to like, okay, there we go, that's about right. Put this a bit lower and just erase across there. And then go to full opacity and just make sure we erase it all from the top and from the bottom as well. Oh, actually no, let's not have it from the bottom. Like not fully at least. Let's go to like half. Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit erased. And then we need the back of the hair. Grab that, and go into this one, delete that, so that nothing hangs outside the edge. Okay, if I quickly then bring back the neck up. It does look like her hair, I think. Could be a bit darker at the bottom, but I don't know that, because she's meant to have very, very long hair, like much longer than the model shows here. I think that might be like, actually pretty good. Yeah, okay. Let's merge all that together so that we have hair back. I think that looks pretty good. It's got like the highlights, it's got all of the hair textures, you got a buns, it's not symmetrical completely. Oh my god! Feathered! Welcome on in! How was your stream and what did you get up to today? If you guys haven't met Feathered before, I know a lot of you already know them. They're a very, very talented maker and crafter. They do a mixture of arts and crafting. They've made cosplays, they paint violins. How was your stream? Welcome on in, Impact! I hope you're doing well. We've been drawing this Vtuber model for Fairy Nest. I'm gonna keep getting confused between all the names, but Fairy Nest. And this is where we started. This is where we're at right now. So we've been working, you can kind of tell a lot on the hair today. I'm getting a lot of hair stuff done, but they're very heckin' cute. I hope you're doing good. Welcome on in. If you've never met me, hello, hi. My name is Jelly. I am an artist and crafter based in the UK. I make cosplays primarily, but I also do VTuber commissions, like this one. Ah, dear. More like chibi cute style. Honestly, I love the design of this one. I feel like Feathered would really like the design of this one. It's like a very natural feeling with a lot of slightly darker colors. It's really nice. I like them. I like them. And they're clearly like fairy themed with like the ears and stuff. All right. I think we might have. The only thing that I'm a bit like hesitant about is like I think we might have finished the hair basically. But I'm also like, do I want to add in some extra strands? Kind of. I don't like leaving it where there's no strands around the side. So I might just quickly go back in and add those. And then at that point we're done. But yee! Lots of hair stuff done today. We'll go for just drawing them in, I think. 15. And that's all good. Alright, let's remove this really quickly. Just so that I have the full hair. And we'll do them on different layers. We'll do them on different layers. You had an ad. Oh, I'm sorry, Feathered. Yeah, we have the you come in and then you're on an ad. I'm sorry. Welcome on in, though. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's in my mind, it's the lesser of the two sins as far as like, I would personally prefer not to have ads, but I also understand that Twitch has to have ads. But personally, I'd rather not have them. But between the two, the only, what do you call it? It's like no real winning with ads, but the way that I see it, the pre-roll ads are better for regulars, but not as good for meeting new people. But I would rather personally, as much as I love meeting new people, I would rather have the ad set up in a way that's good for the regulars. Because the regulars can pop in and have the ad initially, but then if you're staying for most of the stream, there'll only be one ad. Rather than constantly. But it's really like a pick your poison, isn't it? Like, which would you like? Because neither is exactly great. I think like a little one going up and behind here would be really, really cute. I might need to minimize the bun afterwards to make sure that that's not too like it's going back in correctly, but I think that would be pretty cute. Oh dear. Thanks, Ad! I appreciate it. I think she's so cute. I've been very lucky. Everyone who's commissioned me has really, really cute ideas for their VTubers. And I'm not going to be showing you the reference that I'm taking it from because they've asked that I keep that secret, because that'll be a reference for another model that they'll be getting made. But it's a really good reference and it's very, very cute. And it's worked out very well as like a chibi, so I'm very happy. I'm going to call these just like, I'm not going too low down as well because you won't see the low down very often, but hair extra back 1. And then we'll just name them all like that so I know what they're meant to be. Oh dear. Oh, migrate. Oh god. No, you're fine. Honestly, as much as I'd love to have you here, Feathered, please go look after yourself so that it doesn't get too much worse. Yeah, no fun. That sucks when that happens in midstream. Oh dear. But yeah, no, if you guys haven't checked out Feather before, very, very hacking sweet bean and a very talented maker and crafter. But yeah, no, Feather, go look after yourself. Oh dear, especially because it's Eurovision later, Feathered. You need to be good and healthy for Eurovision. I love it. It's been really funny having people come in today and be like, Finland? Eh? Finland support? Yeah, Finland support. Thanks, gonna sit down in a quiet corner. Sapper threatened to get. Yes, as you should. Honestly, Sapper's right. You need to go sit in the corner and look after yourself. Alright, we are going to probably start tackling the body now. So the body actually, for the most part, you won't see above here. This is about where it stops. The reason I've drawn the extra part is so that if she looks up, that it can go up into that. But the body, for the most part, will be at about that level, because it is a bust-only model. Did this outfit give me tea? Really? You think? See, I'm like Midsummer's Night's Dream fairy. Also, fellow Jello, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Alright, I'm going to need to do a head shadow first of all, because we have not got a head shadow. The head shadow will be, if I click this, we'll go to the face base, and we'll just click all of it, and then add an extra layer underneath the face base in here, which will then color in completely black. So for shadow, is that the color I've got? Yeah, I'm really struggling to work out if I've got black or if I've got very, very dark green, because I have been using a lot of very, very dark green. Try and get all of it. It doesn't really matter because it's only the very bottom bit that sticks out. Maybe, well, actually, why do I even bother doing this? Wait a second, I could just... There is no need to have that much. There we go. Make a smaller texture atlas for later. Because yeah, just needs that for a little shadow underneath to where the neck is. There you go. Easy. Just the color scheme. I can imagine. Oh, I see. I would watch that. Hell yeah. If they were all pretty ladies, for sure. Not that I dislike it as it is, to be fair. I mean, I do like it as it is. All right, the neck this time is going to be a little different because the neck's going to be a little bit longer and it's going to go straight into the body. So the neck to the bust will be like next to each other because there isn't like a clear definition for where the neck should be, but that works just fine. What we'll do is we'll probably make it like a shape for now. So if I put this to here, put this to here, and then have it come down just a little bit. And put that to like there, and then we'll just bend it around a little bit, and then I'll erase the bottom. So, curvature pen tool. What? Nope. Like so. And, whoa! Same thing again. Like so. And I think that can go up a little bit. Yeah. And, a bit too that more, isn't it? Maybe I do just need to add the extra one in. Okay, and then as far as filling it goes, if I just quickly eyedropper, just be around that point. And fill in. Yeah, that'll do for now. This needs to be lower though. Put this. Yeah. It'd be around there for now. Okay. This will be the top part of the neck. We are going to be altering this a little bit. For starters, if I just quickly rasterize that layer, we're going to grab this and I'm just going to color it in a little bit. There you go. I don't need to go the whole way down because I'm actually going to be deleting it at the bottom. But for now, there you go. And make sure that's kind of neat. Like, it doesn't actually matter if the edges are completely, because I can just tidy them up afterwards. Like, yeah. Nice. Okay, there we go. And then the bottom I don't care about because I'm deleting that anyway. And then let's go to the neck the other side. Actually! I just copy and paste the neck. Like, I actually, like, there's really no reason to not just... Oh, maybe not delete it first. But, like, copy this across. There's no reason not to, right? I don't think so. And we can have a symmetrical neck. Edit, transform... Oh, edit, transform... horizontal is what I wanted to do. And then put that in the middle. Have it about the same point. There. There we go. Nice. And then I can just delete the other side of this one. And then, yeah, that's better. A nice symmetrical neck. That doesn't look symmetrical. Wait, let me keep that separate really quick. Is it symmetrical? Am I imagining that there's a problem? Am I creating a problem that doesn't exist? Because this one looks like it should be up there. Ah, I'm probably creating a problem that doesn't exist. Where we want to merge, and then delete this bottom bit. So, okay. There we go. That's a little top of the neck. And then we'll do that into the bust underneath there, because then we have like a little bit of wiggle room where it overlaps. Because I'll probably start the bust. I'll probably have the bust actually as a separate piece to the bit that will be under there. So I probably have a skin layer, just skin. Just a skin layer maybe underneath there or something. Eee! I will have to hide this a lot because there is meant to be like a lot of necklace stuff going on here. But for now we can keep it. Let's do... I mean, honestly, let's just do a rogue skin layer. Like, around here somewhere, I suppose it would be. Rogue skin. And then have that be, like, about to the middle of the bust. There you go. So this won't be warping a whole lot. I think that should be alright. Excuse me. And I'll put that one underneath the neck. And I'll also move it to there. There you go. And duplicate that layer. Edit, transform, flip horizontal. The reason is I want this to be a different piece to the piece that goes down the center. I don't know how much sense that makes actually, but okay, listen, if you're gonna be funny, then that's fine. But yeah, I want it to be a different piece to the bit that goes down the center, because I want to be able to move that. I don't want it to warp too much. Also, we'll just you know what, this is a good time for me to have a sip of my tea. Since I'm just waiting for this to move across to the other side. I could have just moved it, but nah, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna take our time with this. And then once that's there, that looks about right. We can have the centerpiece down here, which again will just be another piece of skin. And we'll have it go. I'll probably do that actually, and then just copy and paste it across. Yeah, that seems like that might be the move. And do that. And then we'll fill all that in. Again, we're going to need to colour this a little differently because it's very much one colour at the moment. There's this pinky colour everywhere. But that's okay. It's a good start. Duplicate the layer. And then edit. Transfer. Oh my god, when was the last time I saved it? Shoot. I feel like I get kind of lucky a lot on these streams. Ooh. So I do not know. I do not remember when the last time I saved it was. Heck. Okay. Have that to there. And then it's going to be a bit of a weird shape. So let's just merge those layers. And oh, not quite. And yeah, that's fine, because that's kind of what would happen on the neck anyway. Okay. It looks very odd right now, but we have the skin here. So this will be center bust skin, right? Yeah. And then this is, I guess, armpit? Should I just call them armpits? I don't know if that's right, but that's the neck. The neck needs to be at the bottom, actually, doesn't it? I guess this is armpit left and right. Yep, you know what? Armpit right, sure. Is armpit one word or two words? I think it's one. There you go. Oh dear, when I need to decide, but luckily my word stays automatically now. Oh my god. I should find a way of having that happen for Photoshop because I get very lucky on stream, but it can very easily go the other way. All right, we have this now. So the bust, I could do it all as one piece, so I could do them separately and just move them together. Just because there's like not a connecting piece in the middle here, I'm leaning towards doing them separately, to be honest. Really quickly, let's just get rid of the armpits. Get rid of... Where is the neck gone? Oh, it's this one. Okay. I thought I'd labeled the neck layer, but clearly I haven't. Let's just get rid of all of that for now and draw in some of the fabric. Could you do it? Honestly, that might be a very good thing to add. That's not a bad idea, anime. Okay, and we'll do... I guess we'll just do it like this. Sure. And then just shape it like boob. Oh, no. Shape it like boob. There you go. There you go. Get that out a little bit. And get that in a little bit. And... Good. Okay, I'd rather draw the bit at the top in by hand, to be honest, so I'm going to leave that there. And then we can just... Bim, 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 bim. Rasterize that layer and erase the edge and make it look a little more hand-drawn. Like so. Get that. Sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm not even, like, particularly hungry. My stomach is just being very funky at the moment. And stomach has decided it's going to be all the funk. And so it's rumbling constantly. There we go. Maybe a little less. And then just bonk. Okay, let's have a look at that line. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, okay. No problem, you wouldn't want to... No, I definitely wouldn't want to lose. You're not wrong. I definitely would not want to lose at all. Oh dear. Whenever I remember to save, I always have like a moment of panic because it's like, oh my god, I'm not saved for so long. How have I got away with this again? Eventually my luck will run out and I will stop getting away with it. It's very sad. Let's get that up there. And then... and then even out the line at the bottom. Okay. Nice. Okay. And then I just need to do the stuff at the top because it'll be going around a neck piece. I think what I'll do for that is actually just... Oh, wait, no, it's this shape. This shape. I'm just going to round the edge off a little bit because I want to add to it. But I'm worried. I'm nervous. Go back to 30. No, not 20. No, 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 no. Ah, god damn it. I hate when I have to type it in. It's nice when I can just have it. And then have it like that. Have like a that. I guess to there. And then like a indication of... I don't know. No, no. You know, I like the idea. I didn't like the execution. I don't like the execution there either. Oh no, I'm gonna be really picky about this, huh? If I maybe maybe draw the lines will help me. Okay, so the lines, actually I like where I've put the lines. So it would be like a there. And then like a immediate like bomb bomb. Like that? I was gonna say multiple times if you saw a shade. Honestly, yeah, same. Not so much honestly though on Photoshop, which maybe that is maybe that's something that I should pick up on Photoshop, because I do that on Word a lot. Like Word, I will save multiple times every single time, pretty much. But yeah, thinking about it, actually, it is mainly just Word that I do that on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. I do want all of my work saved after all. I am just going to quickly pop in a piece here, which is for the neck. To there, and then to there, and then bring out this piece, and like this piece. And I mean, that's pretty much right. I just, could use it a bit lower, I suppose. If I, where's the neck? Okay. This one that needs to go further. And then this one. Okay, okay. Yep. I see a vision here. I do need the gold. Where's the gold? Which I'll then make it look shiny later, I promise. But for now, it'll just be the gold. Okay. That piece needs to go underneath this piece and this piece, but above those. Okay, cool. Let's add in the base green. So the base green for the top is this, which is quite similar to the hair, but it's not the same as the hair. Go. Yeah, it's like a little bit, it's like almost like where the highlights of the hair reach. It's like a little bit darker. Wow. A little bit darker than the highlights, but brighter than most of it. The only thing that's kind of like this bit needs to come down, I think. Yeah, like that. Okay, okay. I'm still not, honestly, I'm not sold about the top. It's very busy. I think I'll redo that bit. Again, sorry. I know I keep redoing it over and over again. I'm just not quite happy with it yet. I know eventually I will be happy with it, but until that happens, I'll just do it a few times. Oh. There you go. I wonder if I just did like that. You know what might be better is if I just go over the top of it and then I add the bits in afterwards. That might work better, honestly, than what I'm trying to do. You just put that like there. Don't say that you go. My heart can't bear the news, just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away. There you go. Obviously it's not as realistic because it's kind of like just there, but I think with the extra bits afterwards I'll be okay. Yeah. Oh dear, where's the armpits gone? There we go, armpits. Oh. Okay. The boob will need to be a different layer to the center, but at least it looks like there's like on there right now. Okay, okay. What I'll need for this is going to be, I think, yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of the armpit again. There you go. I can kind of see what I'd had planned, and I actually kind of liked what I had planned. So this is now a new layer, cool. And then we'll shape all these so they look nice and like fabric-y. Okay, and there. And just round off the edge because I don't want it to get too small. And then we'll do another layer. Not quite, not quite. Not quite. And if I just put this one in. I guess like that might be best. Maybe? She says very uncertainly. That might be the best because I don't want to make the line too thin because they're not meant to be thin lines. They're meant to be chunky and kind of cartoonish. That bit I think has gone too far. That's gone too thin. That's okay. But yeah, they're not meant to be particularly thin lines. They're meant to be like thick cartoonish lines. I'm trying not to let them get too thin, even though it's like the fabric crease would technically be really, really thin. Also, has my music given up? Yeah, it's given up. Come back! Come back, music! We're not done with you yet! There we go. Where's my... There it is. Okay, bring that back. And... I think this one would be like here. One day I'll get a tablet and then I won't have to manually do this because I'll be able to use line weight. But then every time I look at tablets, I talk myself out of it. Because you know what? I'm happy as I am. One day. If I bring the colour back in now, I think maybe there'd be one more here, but it'd be like a much shorter one. Like that kind of. Also, I'm not too worried about them going on the outside because I can fix that later. I think there would be one in here at least. Go. See, it feels like there should be another one. Maybe that's not. Maybe it is that one, but just like a little bit longer than that. Because I think that's in the right place. Maybe like to there instead would be better. There we go. And do a little floop on the end. And in there. Is that better? Is that more what I had in mind? I think maybe when that area is a little bit darker, I'll feel better. Because it does feel a little weird, to be honest, having this hot area. Maybe I could actually just fill that in a little bit more. Yeah. It felt weird having that area be as blank as it was. I still think it needs shading, but... Now I'm like, have I gone too far? Have I gone too far? It's difficult to tell. I guess if we've gone too far, I can always redo it. It's like, if I remove that one again, I would have that one, and the one over there, which should be more like... Well, that's difficult. There you go. No, I still don't like that actually. Jeez. That? Be fair. If anything, this just proves that fabric doesn't get easier, even if you're trying to do it like a cartoon. It's always hard. Oh, I will say that it's a nice challenge, and I do think Like once it's done, it looks good, and I'm like, I'm happy. It's just when it's getting the done, when it's not done yet. Wow. There we go, a little floop at the edge there. Should have done these in separate layers, honestly. I'll suffer for that now. There we go. And up there. And then around there. Well, that's probably too much. I've shaved that right down there. And around there. There we go. Up to about there. Okay, how is that? Doesn't look like fabric. I think there needs to be another little one in here. But otherwise, honestly, not bad. Not bad. There you go. And get that nice and small, nice and early. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. There's like a weird mark on that one. Okay. Where are all of those pieces? So it's like here, up to, that's an outside piece, that's an outside piece, up to here. If I grab that, that's all of those pieces. Good. And then if I, what's this piece? That's that piece, that one and that one. Okay, merge that together and do this so that if any bits are outside of it, they are not anymore. And then bring that back in. See, I think what I could do is actually go back and just erase bits because there's so much black at the top here, right? That if I was to say, just as an example, go in like that. And then delete that from, like, maybe that's not the neatest, but I think that's actually better than it was before. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. I might go back in with a small eraser and just edit the edges of that in a sec, but yeah, I think that looks a bit better. And then with bing bing bonk. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. It's very pink, but we can change that. Let's see. Which bit would I just do that to? It's this bit. Oh. Let's just go in and neaten that up a little bit. Probably could have done it with an eraser from the beginning, to be honest, but that's okay. Oh, oh! I see. That's that's not a piece of the outside anymore, that's one of the inside strips, but that's okay. That's kind of how I deleted it, so I can't complain too much. Okay, there we go. It's a little softer at the top. Yay! That's a start. How are we doing for time? I'll be honest, I might end it there. Not obviously I'll keep working on this in my own time, but I do need to prepare some dinner so I can be ready in time for Eurovision. So I might stop it there if that's all right with everyone. Thank you everybody for joining me. I will hang about because I will send you into another bean. The plan is tomorrow we'll be doing a mixture of crafting, so back to the smocking, mixture of smocking and classical guitar, which means it will be a face stream tomorrow, which I don't do too often at this point, but we will be doing that tomorrow. And then later today we have a whatchamacallit, watch along in the Discord for the, I'm losing track of all my words, for the Eurovision, the semi-finals. This is the second semi-finals today, so we'll be doing that. So if you're in the Discord and you're interested, you can pop along. Otherwise, who is going, and hopefully you'll be going for a minute. I don't want to raid into someone if they're gonna go immediately, but we are on a little later than usual. Oh, we could go into beauty. We don't see them very often because they normally start much later than me. They do body painting, body art and body painting. Heck yeah, it'd be nice to go see them. All right, I'll send you all over to Beauty, who is a very, very talented cosplayer and also artist. I'm sure all of you will find something you'll like over there. I will also shout them out just in case any of you get left behind and want to join in the raid. Otherwise, thank you again so much everybody for popping by today. Tomorrow we'll be doing music and makers and crafting. I think that makes sense, right? We'll be doing that tomorrow, and I'll keep working on this, so hopefully you'll see her again soon. Otherwise, take care. I'm gonna send you all over now. See you soon. Bam. Bam. Bam.